miles to the wild, put your sack on the track, ho.
In my lane, you acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. Dope as rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Let go. Sit back, relax, don't go act a fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cause
It's the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show. This the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
SGR crew, what is good? Welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and today we finally got my girl, motherfucking Jok3r, the one and only in the studio. Yo, Jok3r, how you doing? How you been?
Hanging in there, can't complain. Still recovering from an epic concert. I went and watched the Blue October live. It was pretty cool. But like, yeah, we here. I'm loving it, dude. It took forever to get here, right? But like,
it did take some time. Mostly my fault, and I apologize for that. But we are here today. We got motherfucking Stitch up in this bitch. My dude George. Big salute, homie. Big salute to Kahuna as well. Thank y'all for coming through and hanging out with us tonight, for real. Or today.
Yes.
I usually be streaming at night, so that's why I say at night. Party
It is
Killer
a little
Tunes.
early.
It is early, but it's okay because we got people where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like not too late in the day where people are out eating dinner, and it's the weekend, so I think it's a perfect time.
I always say like 3 o'clock on a Saturday is like prime time for real.
Exactly. And
You know what I
Kahuna
mean?
over here talking about Sack takes long weed naps. Facts. Or he probably forgot to book it. See, I told you. I told you, Jok3r.
That did happen, actually.
Kahuna is my second brain. It's my second brain.
Shout out
bro.
Kahuna.
Facts. Hey, Party Killer Tunes, salute, homie. How you doing? I hope you're doing well, too. Hey, that's what's up. Interview with one of the best and most underrated artists. I like that shit.
Thank you. Man, thank you.
Paul Samples in the motherfucking building. Big salute, homie. How you doing? I'm in this bitch like 2 dogs effing. Hey! That's how you hit it from the motherfucking back. Let's go. Yo, Jok3r, so for the people who may not know you, which is rare, I imagine, let everybody know where you're coming from and well, just let them know where you're coming from.
Well, I mean, I've been making music like all my life, and it's been a rough life, you know, and like who hasn't had a rough life these days? But where I come from is from that, and where I'm going is to transform away from that and show others that it can be done. That's basically what my mission is. It's just to kind of like unify and speak my truth. My motto is "Speak truth, dream alive." You know what I
Hey,
mean?
facts.
And I got it tatted on my wrists. So every day that when I wake up and I see those tattoos, I know what the deal is. You know what I mean? So one day, I wasn't this. I wasn't myself. I was unhappy, and I just got sick of it. So I was actually just starting to do my rap stuff.
Hmm.
And then a light bulb went up in my head. I was like, if I'm just going to go ahead and do this, I'm going all in. I'm going to be happy 100%. So here I am today. I've been in transition for a few years now, and like, uh, I work hard at what I do, that's for sure. And there are days to come that are going to be harder still. But at the end of the day, I'm not turning around. I'm not stopping. And I fucking love what I do. So I do a little bit of everything too. I do some hip hop, I do some rock and roll, I do some jazz numbers. You know what I mean? I pride myself as the Swiss Army knife of sorts, more or less. And I'm just happy to be here for real, for real. You know what I mean? I got just like most artists out there, we want to put our content or our art out there, and we just want people to hear it. And hopefully, if I inspire or touch one soul, then my job has been worth it. You know what I mean?
That's
And
facts.
that's pretty much what I'm out here trying to do. That's all.
And I love it too because the thing is, like, the transgender issue is kind of fucked up on a lot of levels with some people, right?
Mhm.
But the thing is, you conduct yourself as a great person, right?
Yeah.
So it really doesn't fucking matter. You're of age. You do what you want. You know what I'm saying? And if this is what makes you the most happy, I say do it. You
Right.
know, it ain't nobody else's business, right?
Mhm.
Uh, about how you live your life, and the most authentic you coming through is Jok3r. Fuck, I'll take that shit 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Because you are a cool ass person and you deserve all the fucking love that you get. For real. I know
Thank you.
I know that this shit is not easy. Just being an artist isn't easy, right? And then you're gonna
Facts.
stack this on top of that.
Hmm.
So, I like the way you put out, because we've listened to a lot of your music on this channel, and I like the way you put out your story in these songs. Whether it be a rock song or you playing your guitar, you know what I'm saying, or you're rapping, whatever it may be. You're putting your life story in in this music, and I think that's the most important outlet that any artist could have. And I imagine that it's a little bit more solidified in what you're doing because you're not only just putting out music, you're putting out who you are,
Right.
you know. And I love the community surrounding you that can accept, that what you're doing and how you're doing it, because there shouldn't be any other way. Like if I just interviewed two female artists the other day, you know, and they are being who they are,
Right.
and being a woman in this industry is not easy. It
No,
is
it's not.
not easy. And that's why I start every Friday off with just female artists. Sometimes like last night I had 7 or 8 female artists to start the night off.
I think that's so awesome that you do that,
I
by the way.
appreciate that for real because they don't get enough attention, bro. And it's
No.
like, what else can we do as a community to be able to back, artists that might not have enough reach, right?
Right.
Because I mean,
Right.
there's been some great female artists over the years, especially in hip hop, but they come few and in between, you
Mhm.
know. But I think with the volume of people trying to be artists and becoming artists, the
It's exploded lately. You know what I mean? But like
yeah,
when COVID hit, it boomed, and then
yeah,
like platforms like such as like BandLab, for instance, they basically like blew up overnight, and it was just all of these amazing people that are so super talented and do what they do, and I just happen to be a part of the fold of those artists that just kind of flushed themselves into and on onto the scene, and
yeah.
um, it's really cool to see this. Like Like I do streams and stuff, and I get to uh, from the days I first started to the days where I'm at now, I got to actually watch and follow artists' journeys from start to where and it's awesome. It's an awesome thing to sit there and witness, and it's inspiring too. So, um, just like them, I just hope to do that. And I mean, I help the community as much as I can, and just be real. That's really what it is. It's just at the end
That's
of the
all that
day,
people really
just
want
gotta be
is just
real.
the authentic person. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because we can sit here and fake it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
once you're online and you've built a community for years upon years, it's almost been 5 years, right, for me.
Mhm.
Um, there's no way you can fake it for that long. There's just
Uh-uh.
nothing you could do to be able to be that fake. So
Facts.
I appreciate you and what you do, especially with the streaming stuff, because you're putting other artists on. You
Right.
know, I think if we can pull people off the radio little by little and just get them in touch with the underground shit,
Oh man, they don't know what they're missing if they ain't,
they
you
really
know?
don't. Some of the best records are written on the underground.
Hell
That's just
yeah.
a fact.
Hell yeah. And honestly, I first of all shout out to you, okay? Because like you expose so many people on the daily to some artists that just get either overlooked or just not even the time of day by most people. And you out there just propping everybody up. So my thank you, sir. That's my thank you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Joker, for real.
Yeah.
Because look, when we first got introduced to each other, you know what I'm saying? Uh, we didn't know each other from Adam. But the thing is you accepted my old toothless ass. You know what I'm saying? Old fat toothless ass. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been love between us. So I do appreciate you as well and what you do. Not only making the music, but also putting other people on it. It's really needed. I think that Party Killer is right. This world needs more people like, us, the community, not just me and you, but the whole
Facts.
community. It ain't about me,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? It's about
Hmm.
the music. So um,
Exactly.
I think if we could just show each other kindness, respect, and a little bit of love, it'll go a long way in this
That's
world of
really all
fucking
it is,
evil.
man. It's all really a lot of the problems of the world today is all ego. For
Hmm.
real. It's a lot of ego-driven mistakes and people with big egos who make mistakes. Their ego will even go one step further and they'll not even admit it, you know?
That's the thing. They
So,
always want to blame something else on it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
If you can't take responsibility for the shit that you fucked up on, you ain't shit.
Exactly.
You ain't shit. If you don't have the balls to be like, you know what, I fucked up. I apologize. You know, uh, and here's a little thing: never say you're sorry,
Facts.
because then somebody just look at you and go say, I know you are, now apologize, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But yeah, if you can't apologize for some shit that you may have done, whatever the case it may be, and learn from your mistakes, you are not leveling up. Caitlin, I see you. How you doing? Big salute. Always a pleasure, girl. Um, so let me ask you. Let me ask you, Joker. When you were
Okay.
going through this transition,
Mhm.
I know there's a lot of fucking things going through your mind. You know what I'm saying? I imagine suicide. I imagine, let me just put myself in a cold, dark hole and shield myself from the public. How were you able to get over those negative thoughts and be able to present yourself to the world that you are today?
Well, it's not easy. It's never been easy, and I don't anticipate it gets any easier. Um, I don't know. Honestly, something that I've got and I've gone and met some beautiful and amazing people from the start of this journey. And when I first started it, it was hard. I didn't have or know too many people, but I guess I want to say because I was 100% real with myself first, then that way it was easier to be real with other people. So with that being kind of like my MO, it was a gradual kind of thing, and I guess it did help to have like there's a free program around where I'm at. That's the Butler hip hop and rap community, and I had one of my first on stage appearances on that, and they embraced me like family. They didn't give a shit, So shout out to Everett over there, doing his thing. And with programs like that, which I hope to down the road be able to help you at least do my part and help establish, because there needs to be more of those programs everywhere, honestly. Because it takes riffraff and kids without direction, and I'm the riffraff part, by the way.
Hey, I think we all fit in that boat.
Right. But it gives us a platform to sit there and like bond and stuff like that. So with things like that, it made things easier. Um, as far as like stability in my personal life is concerned, it's been an uphill battle. And I know we briefly talk about a few things, and thank you because you're a wonderful friend, by the way. Don't let anybody tell you different.
I appreciate you, Joker.
Yeah, if I didn't have, people like you, Stitch, shout out, that's my best friend in the chat. Um, I don't know, I couldn't do it without them. So that support is very, very, very important. But regardless, I don't know. I did it without support originally, and I ain't gonna sit here and say I can do it without it now. But having it does make a big difference.
Yeah.
And I think just being authentic is really the only way. Because I know I roll out of bed some days, and I just can't do the day. You know what I mean? It's like, but there's something inside me that's just kind of like willing me forward. Because I know deep down, like it may not happen today, and it may not happen tomorrow, but down the road, guess I'm blazing some kind of fucking trail for, pardon my French, some trail for artists that are in my similar situation who have no one to, because honestly, Zach, there's no one that does it like I have no one to look up to. There aren't too many, trans female artists that are kind of doing it this way.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like on my own, so that kind of like drives me to be the very best when I can, as I can, I guess.
And I
That's
think
really how
that
it goes.
it speaks volumes because, and here's the thing, even other trans people who may not be artists can take your music in and listen to your story. I think that instead of just jumping on and recording a video, just explaining yourself, I think music is that bonder, you know what I'm saying, that glue that will help people really be able to see the journey that you've taken, the struggles that you've been through, the haters that you've ran across, and be able to deal with those situations and help them deal with that situation. You know what I'm saying? If they running into that shit, because look, we all gravitate to music that kind of forms our existence, right? So if like I'm a stoner, got my weed pipe, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to some stoner music, right? Like I'm listening to Dr. in 2000, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to 2001, you know what I'm saying? Like I like weed songs, you know what I'm saying? So I connected on that level, right? So shout out to you for being that person who has no fear, that will be able to put, look, you put your story out there for the world to listen to. That's a hard thing to do. It's a very fragile, emotional place to go to, and you're vulnerable as fuck, you know? And for other people to be like, hey, I feel your pain, even though they may have never lived that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like myself, I've never lived that life, you know what I'm saying? I can feel your pain in your songs, you know? And you have happy songs too, you know?
They're few and far between, but
right, you have happy songs, and I like...
They're just kind of like, I call it direct hits. You know
exactly. Yeah. But I really do. I do thank you for being able to forge this path. Like you said, there wasn't anybody for you to look up to that's prominent, that really has a hold of people. So I fuck with you. I'll always be fucking with you, and you always have a home here at Hip Hop Radar Underground. That's just facts.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And we got 10 minutes left on this. I wanted to give you a heads up on the time. So right before it ends, I'll let you know it's going to end. And then just go back to that original link and I'll put you right back in here.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
All right.
So before we take off on this break here, I know you sent over a couple of tracks.
Mhm.
Y'all in the chat want to hear this? I know you do. I know you do. Hold on, we got Don't Stress first. Why is it? Oh, I'm not on my shit. That's crazy. All right, you know what?
I can send you the BandLab links to these if I...
No. We good. I'm going to bring up another page over here and then follow you on my Spotify. It's because it brought it up in Bing. It doesn't know who the fuck I am.
You
Like,
get banged.
I don't know who you are. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. Jok3r, Don't Stress. Let's go. What? Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna be a dick. Hold on.
I got you.
Cause Zooms ran through Google, but it sends up Bing shit. I don't understand. I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. Spot. Cause I'm pretty sure I'm following you on here.
If not, it's okay because I actually just now started getting my Spotify up and running again. Because shout out to BandLab, they're helping with distribution issues that I had, because I kind of got screwed over by DistroKid and I won't ever go back. So
What happened there?
Long story. There was an issue with because somebody I dated decided, hey, I'm gonna use the card for this month's bill, and then we broke up, and their card was still on my account, and I had replaced my new card. Everything was all legit and everything, but DistroKid had charged that old card, and there was a dispute over it, and I didn't realize because it shouldn't have been that way. I thought I took it off the account, and what DistroKid likes to do is they literally lock you out of your account, and they have nobody that you could talk to, and it's just a whole mess. And I was like, guess I'm just done with that. So it's a great platform until it comes to customer service, and they fall very short.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, so shout out to BandLab. They're finally getting into that distribution game, and I really like them. So it's working.
Why is this not coming up?
I don't know. Here, I can get you the BandLab link. No biggie.
It's just bringing up Jok3r Radio.
Jok3r Radio. That's kind of ringing to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Is that yours?
I think. Yeah, that's my page. Yeah.
Well, I want to go to your actual artist page. That's fucking weird.
Who knows? Oh man, how long ago did I drop that? But here, look, I got you a good link that you can play while I get you these two other ones while I look for them. And hopefully you guys like it. I think you'll like it. It kind of goes pretty hard. I'm gonna drop that in the chat for you.
No, don't drop it. It's just gonna take me to.
No, on the Spotify, or I mean the Zoom chat. Or do you want me to drop it in the YouTube chat?
Drop it in the YouTube chat.
Okay, let's
There
do
we
that.
go.
That's probably better anyway.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice. All right.
Just winging it as always, man.
Facts.
That's what we do.
That's what you get with the unscripted.
Fuck yeah.
You know it's that real shit when you motherfuckers ain't got shit put together.
Thanks.
Oh, you got that hoodlum track. Let's go. Jok3r, hoodlum. Let's run it.
Run it.
Wanna murder my equals and hurt other people. Yeah, wish to hurt other people. Wanna move in the darkness. Wish the world didn't harm us. Yeah, I wish this world didn't harm us. God damn. Such a sick and twisted world. These demented boys and girls, these apathetic, empty souls, all devoid of love and joy. No direction, so they stroll up and down the streets alone. Up and down these streets is home with no place to call their own. Fuck this life, we doubt about it. Fuck a life, we clown around and bust a cap. We bout the mileage, bust a sack. We down for wildin', ignorant, we fouling, growling, pump shit. We loud and crowdin', lifting up the people just to burn it down around them. What do you call life without a guarantee? It's a simple fucking question with a simple way to speak. Is it so easy to see what the fuck you're looking at? Don't you dare look at me, bitch. Moving darkness, my child, don't you see? Don't you see? Looking at, don't you dare look at me. This world is not meant for you and me. Why wanna murder my equals and hurt other people? Do I? Yeah, wish to hurt other people. Wanna move in the darkness. Wish the world didn't harm us. Yeah. I wish this world didn't harm us. This world is not meant. What the fuck you looking at? Don't you dare look at me.
That melody in the back is crazy.
Isn't it great? I love it.
Because it seems like it's haunting, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
That was kind of the vibe I was going for. It's kind of like the
nice.
I mean, the content's there. If you follow, it's pretty easy, and it's basically just talking about like all the lost people that just be in the wrong place at the wrong time just because, and it's just like this is what the life can be, because we make it that way, or it doesn't have to. You know, that's kind of like the moral of that song.
That's what's up, and I like the fact that you can blend your vocals into a song that's not. It's not a pop song. It's not a rock song. It's not a rap song. You know,
You don't know really what it is,
right.
Really.
It's like it's like a gaseous cloud that is just there. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's another part of your music to where you're just. I'm not going to stick to a genre. You're not going to put me in a fucking box.
Yeah. I play with grenades, so it's not a good idea.
Hey, just 5 or 6 of them, getting them there, juggling them, get them done, get it done.
I definitely can juggle.
Hey, that's fire. I can only juggle 2 things. Like, if I have 2 things, I could do this. If you put a third one in there, I'm fucked.
I learned how to juggle in the I guess the camper part of my dad's semi-trailer when I was on the road with him like a long time ago. Took me on the road, and I found some golf balls, and I was just doing it the entire trip until I figured out, yeah, that's how I learned, just in the back of a semi-truck.
That's fire. While you're moving. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I like that. You said, hey, let me take something that's pretty difficult and make it harder and try to learn it.
Yeah.
While I'm learning how to do that shit. That's crazy. Jok3r never takes the easy way. Fuck that.
No, never. I don't. No. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like to pride myself. Like I do learn it the hard way, and a lot of times it sucks. But the best way to learn sometimes, I think, in my opinion, is the hard way.
That's fact.
That's the lessons that stick. You know what I mean? Quality.
Yeah. Plus, you don't value it as much if it comes easy, right?
Right. Exactly. I think the easier it is, the worse it is for you for all.
That's because we see we got less than 1 minute, by the way. Just a heads up. How y'all doing out there today? I hope everybody's having a great weekend and hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. I know the artists themselves really look forward to these things, especially when their people come and show out, for them.
Shout out to everybody.
That's love. Hey, we're going to be right back at it. Yes, we are. And I hope everybody continues to have a great weekend while we get this set back up. We got more music. We got more conversation. We got questions. I know my dude Kahuna was asking a question earlier. We didn't get to it. Kahuna, you still in there? There's the question. Kahuna, you still in here, brother? We're gonna ask this one right quick.
What's up?
Jok3r.
What's up?
Okay, so Kahuna wanted to know, how did the Joker Harley Quinn persona come about?
Well, I actually had a great fondness for the Joker. It was my favorite comic book character for forever. And then when the Dark Knight came out, I was like, hell yeah! And Heath Ledger's amazing. But
dude, his performance was second to none, dude. Seriously,
it'll never be matched.
Like, there was the cartoony shit back in like the 80s and 90s, right? But then when they went that like real world shit with Heath Ledger, oh my god, bro, it like changed the whole world.
There's a whole different dynamic whenever those two got on camera together, you know. And so shout out to those guys and Private Pete. So, but I'm a little nuts. The nickname Joker kind of started a while ago, like years back, because I got these crazy laughs. I'm just crazy, and so like I don't know, and it just kind of seemed to like fit. I got a thing for threes, and I'm thinking like, well, what would be the wild version of a three? And I was thinking like more or less like in the card index, and I was like, and it's just like, oh, the Joker. I was like, oh yeah, you know. Also, one of my favorite speeches by Alan Watts was "The Joker and the Monk," you know, which is a pretty deep ass, what do you call this? A lecture that he does.
Alan Watts is a fucking genius.
Yeah, I try to make it a point to do like at least an hour of Alan Watts a day.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah. So like it kind of just all just came into fruition and it just worked, and then I actually had that name prior to me even doing my transition, and it even works even better because it's just like I kind of got this like Harley Quinn Joker fusion thing going on here, and it works.
So being Joker, have you ever dressed up as Harley Quinn for like Halloween or anything?
No, actually, I just kind of like did my thing. My daughter has.
Hey, that's what's up. You could be the Joker, she could be Harley Quinn. That would be dope. That would be dope to see that Halloween right there.
Yeah, she was pretty cute that year.
Hey, how old is she?
She's turning 6 now. It's crazy. They grow up so fast.
So fast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So fast. I'm telling you. My daughter was 9 years old, and then the next thing I know, she's like, "Bye, Dad. I'm leaving." You know, the day she turned 18, she moved out of the house, which is crazy. That's
crazy.
On her own. I mean, I didn't want her to go, of course, you know, but she wanted to go start her life, and I'm just like, more power to you, girl. Go do it. And she hasn't looked back a day.
Wow.
Which is incredible. She's almost 25, you know, and she's never like, "Dad, I need some money." She's never like, you know, I like to send my kid money, you know, but she never asked for it. So I was usually like reserved to holidays, you know, and birthdays and shit. But congratulations to her, man, because it's not easy in the world to do that shit.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That, you know what? Congratulations to you, because I would say that you laid that fortified foundation in your parenting somehow, some way. You got through it, because nobody tells us how to do it. We kind of like just wing it.
Yeah.
There's people out there that tell you there's a way to do things. No, there's not. You just do it the way you think you can do it, and you've done it obviously very well. And
you just got to make sure that you got your message across to your children. There's one thing I told my daughter. She was mad at me. You know how kids get, you know, "Fuck you, I wish you died" type shit, you know. And I always bring her back in and try to, you know, I speak to her like a fucking adult, not like a kid.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And I let her know. I was like, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I don't care if you go out and kill a motherfucker. I'll turn you in, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be there every week to visit you and put money on your books. I fucking love you, you know? And at that point, you know, shit kind of started to change, you know? And I think if you just talk to them like an adult, because they're not fucking kids at that point. Once they hit a
No.
teenager, you know what I'm saying? You just look. I ain't playing with you. You know,
Right.
I grab her up by her collar. I'm like, you're gonna fucking listen to me. She goes, whatever, bruh. No, no, fuck that. I am not your bruh. I am your father. You call me father or dad. Those are your only options. You know.
I mean, I do that with my children as much as I can because I believe in that same ethic too. You know, you treat them as adults because one day they're gonna be one.
Facts.
You know, so you kind of instill that sense of not like seniority, but it definitely helps like.
Well, you
bring
gotta
the
be able
arrogance
to
down a
have
little bit.
you gotta be able to have somebody who's like a role model, right? And
Right.
I don't want my kids' role model to be someone else.
Exactly.
So
Well, you don't want, but you know,
go to
can't
work
avoid it.
every day. You know, I'm just talking about for like real life shit. You could have a
Facts.
role model in artistry. You could have a role model in, you know, whatever it may be, whatever you are into. But as for a person that they want to be able to, okay, this is how you live life. You know, treat people with respect. Go to work every day. You know, I try to spend as much money as I possibly could, you know, to make sure my daughter had the shoes she wanted and the clothes she wanted. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I would have to save up a couple of checks just to go get her a pair of Adidas. You know what I'm saying? But you got the
Right.
fucking ones you wanted, you know. And I want to show you some respect because you're doing well in school. Like when she came to me, she was 11 years old. 11 or 12. And she came to live with me full time, right? She was failing out of school. She wasn't going to school. She was cutting class. She was about a year behind in credits. And by the time she was able to graduate, she graduated with her class. I was so proud of her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like she really put the work in.
Well, yeah.
You know, and to be able to come from behind like that and catch up.
It's
Salute.
amazing.
Salute.
Oh yeah, yeah. I second that. That's amazing,
Yeah,
and that's what it's all worth it. You know, like
it is.
like with this music stuff that I do. The last and only thing that really even matters to me is as long as like because I don't get to be in my kids' lives as much as I would wish to be. So the one thing that I do want is to at least leave some kind of legacy for them that would help guide them. Say like if something should happen to me, hopefully not, but like something should happen to me, and, you know, and I'm not there to teach them these moments. Like right now, I'm not currently full time. I get to see when I can, but it's hard, you know.
But I was going through the same shit when my kid was very young like that, and there was a point in time where there was about a 5-year window where I didn't even know where my kid was.
Right.
I didn't know what state she was in. I had no contact at all. And then
gotta be
all of a
fucking hard
sudden,
stuff.
her mom came back into California, you know, and hit me up. And I was like, okay. Well, I got to a point to where I can't get upset for the things I can't physically change.
Facts.
I'm just going to fuck myself up at that point.
Right.
You know, so I let it go, and you know, the earth does what the earth does, you know what I'm saying? And she came back into my life, and then she came to live with me full time, and there was a point in time, like, I don't know, for about 4 years, her mom didn't even come get her on every other weekend, you know, which was fine with me. I just got to spend more time with my daughter, you know, and things will work out, Joker. Things will work out the way they need to work out. So hold your head up. Always keep thinking of them, and even if it takes to the day they turn 18 to come and find you, they will.
That's
They
what
will.
I'm saying. I'm a firm believer of that too. You know what I mean? So I ain't worried. I really ain't. You know, I know they're in a good place. They're healthy. They're being taken care of. And
Yeah.
the other thing my job is to do from here on out is just to make sure that I'm ready for that day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And if I don't make it to that day, I leave them something that's damn sure memorable.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly. Exactly. But you got a long way ahead of you.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're a young person. Well, you're still in your 20s, right?
No, I'm actually I just turned 32
Oh
this
shit!
September.
Well, happy birthday!
Thank
My
you.
mom's birthday is in September as well. In fact, it's tomorrow.
Oh,
So,
well,
Happy birthday,
Ma.
Hey, that's what's up. I appreciate that. SR Studios is in the house. Big salute. Thank you for coming
Right.
through and showing love. Hell yeah. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
Jok3r. And anybody who don't know, we got her link down in the description below directly to her website. So make sure you click on that.
I have
And-
not updated that website. So maybe I should just, I don't know. You're probably better off going to my BandLab page for real, which is.
Is
I can
is
drop
there
that
a
in
link to that on
there. I
there?
can drop that down there for you. Yeah.
You just
Okay.
drop it in the chat. Let everybody get
Yeah. We'll get that.
that. Yeah. Yo, SR, that's great.
There you go. We'll drop it in there. I don't know if you wanted to pin that or not, but that's my BandLab
Oh, we
page.
gonna pin that.
That's the best way to reach me because I do my lives on YouTube and stuff and BandLab all together, multi-stream on that stuff. But all my current music right now is through BandLab. It's a wonderful platform. If you guys aren't on BandLab, I suggest strongly you do get there. You know what I mean? Because like it's a hell of a community. It's literally artists and artists. You know what I mean? It's amazing. So
And my dude Atari Gangsta uses BandLab religiously.
yeah,
He loves it for the fact that you can do everything from start a song, like a beat, mix and master everything
it's
through
amazing
for free.
for free, all for free, and it's always going to be free.
That's
Now,
freaking awesome.
the paid services are like for like distribution and stuff. They do all that stuff, but they're never going to charge a dime for the actual root service, which I think is awesome. The guy who started the whole thing literally just did it for the love of music, and like, it's awesome.
And that's kind of like for video production, the OBS side, you know, where
Right.
it will always be free. I love that there's people out there willing to put their time and invest their time and a community come together, you know, and really embrace what I mean. They run limited ads, you know, so that, you know, they're not making a shit ton of money, and then they offer a few pay services, which I'm all for, you know, like I take advantage of YouTube's premium, you know, and it's going up to $15 this month. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I know. And the fucking crazy thing about it is they still got the pay or rent movies on there. Motherfucker, I'll pay you $15 a month. You should
Yeah, that doesn't
you
make
should-
any sense.
Right. You should let me just watch whatever the fuck I want to watch. You over here fucking with me, bitch.
You can
Like-
pay for it. I don't know.
Right.
There's got to be a balance somewhere.
That's
but
a double
YouTube's
payment.
greedy. YouTube's greedy.
It is. It's
It is.
greed on greed. And they take 30% of everybody's shit.
It's terrible.
I mean, they
I
could
don't know.
literally take like 5% and still be billionaires, you know?
Yeah.
But they want to
Okay.
take 30,
But there's, like-
35%.
I think the amount of people who are streaming these days compared to where they were like 5 years ago, or like when YouTube started about like 10 years ago, right? Something like that.
YouTube
Compared to what
started-
it was then and now, like there's
Yeah.
so many. Why are you charging so much? It should actually go down. You would think.
You would think. In that case,
Whatever.
microwaves will still be $3,000.
Exactly.
Computers would be 10 grand,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh my goodness. Could you imagine?
Right?
Ain't none of us be able to do what we do.
There'd be 7 people streaming. Just pretentious rich motherfuckers.
Shit. Like, all right, what's on Snob TV tonight?
Right? I swear. And that's another thing. I cut my cable probably about
Yeah.
2 or 3 years back, and I haven't
Congratulations.
been more happy. Yeah, thank you.
Imagine,
Because that shit's like some heroin, though.
it's
for real.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then you
I
get
mean-
zonked out whenever you're like all stoned up, and then they just smack you with advertisement after advertisement, and now you're buying shit you don't fucking need, and it's just like, fuck, man, what do I do this to myself?
I don't buy shit. I'm like this. When an ad comes on, like even if
Well, if
even
I
though
see
I'm
that for
watching-
Burger King, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm hungry now.
no, I hit mute. I hit mute,
said
so
I
I
hit
ain't gotta
mute.
hear that shit, and I look at my phone for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna tip me to buy shit. Like if
funny
I
as
need
hell.
some shit, then I'll go get some shit. I don't have no money anyway. I'm
I'm not
very-
looking. I'm not looking.
Right? Exactly. I don't know, man. Like sometimes I think of something and I'll be like, "Ooh, I wonder what this is." You know, I want to go check out, you know, this. And I'll be like, "Nope, costs too much. Click out. Fuck out. Fuck off, man. I'll go try and make my own shit. I don't care."
That's what's up, though.
I just don't have any fucking money, you know. The thing
Gotta be
is, like,
creative.
like I have the things that I need. You know what I'm saying? I have my truck. I have my place to live. I live in a fifth wheel trailer. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I bought all these things. You know what I'm saying? With years of hard work, right?
Right. Right.
And as long as I've got a roof over my head, a vehicle to drive, some cigarettes to smoke, some weed to smoke, and some
Yeah.
soda to drink, I'm fucking happy, man.
Whoop whoop.
Too easy, right?
Yeah.
Like way too easy. And
I think that's
why-
pretty. I think, look, I mean, it's like, I don't know. You've been on this rock long enough to know that things come and go, you know what I mean? But like what you can hold on to of what you've got yourself, no one can really take away
Yeah.
ultimately, you know? So like there's a that sense of stability is comforting and it's like much needed and especially in sporadic times that we live in, you know?
Facts. And see,
So
the whole
shout out
reason
for
I
that.
got the fucking fifth wheel is so if I need to take off, I got my truck,
Fucking
my
you can
fifth
go.
wheel, I'm gone. I
Running.
just disconnect and I go.
Hell yeah.
I don't need to worry about package shit. I got a shed outside with some
You
garden
got a home
tools
on
and
the
shit.
go, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
And see, my ultimate goal is to buy acreage, like
Yeah.
1,000 acres, right? 100 acres, whatever I can get, right?
I heard land's going pretty cheap up where you're at.
Dude, we were looking at property the other day.
Mhm.
160 acres for 160,000 bucks.
That's 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 insanely cheap.
$1,000 in California.
That's crazy.
That's insane. And
Look,
the shit's beautiful. It's got little mountain ranges, it's all forestry. It's got a
Mhm.
fucking river that runs through it with bridges. I was like, I would own a bridge. That would be fire.
yo,
I ain't even
listen,
never think about owning a bridge, but just to see it, I was like, okay, my property has to have a bridge on it now. Like,
gotta have a bridge. Like that's official stat. That's G status for real. If you have a bridge,
facts. If you have a bridge, like, how many people can say I got a bridge on my property? That's
Not
crazy.
many. I don't know too many that have a bridge. I know a guy that had a road named after him for his alley, but like
That's fire.
you know,
That's official shit right there.
well,
That's on
listen,
a
it's
map.
pretty. Yeah, listen, it's pretty freaking cool. Like, 'cause you ever heard of the Ponderosa, right? Ponderosa Steakhouse.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
This is back when I was a kid. There was this. I don't know if he still lives there or not, but he named his driveway. His name was Sean. Sean DeRosa.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
I like that. Shonda Rosa. You come
Yeah.
down here, you gonna get some bam bams. I shoot first, but I don't shoot with my gun. No. Yo. I'm a dirty fuck, yes.
Yes, for dirtbag.
Exactly. Look, if we can't have fun and laugh, what's the point? What's the
What
point
are
of
we
holding
doing?
this fucking thing that we're doing here?
Thank
you. know?
you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
That's-
I just try to enjoy shit.
That's
Period.
it. So,
Life's unhappy as it is. I make very unhappy music a lot of times. If I can't have moments like this, then I'm fucking quitting. There's no point.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
There really is no point. And that's why I like smoking weed so much, because I used to be a tweaker, right? I used to be a tweaker, and I'd be all fucking... Not that I was mad. I was never like one of those rage tweaker that was trying to beat everybody up, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I was more one of them tweakers who just got lost in just one thing
Just
forever.
one, yeah,
You know?
yeah, tunnel vision.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I'm much more happy being able to laugh, and like I played fucking solitaire for 6 days straight one time.
No, you
That's
didn't.
fucking insane.
You did it.
Crazy
Solid
people.
6
And
days?
the whole
That's a
time
lot.
I was taking tallies of how many times I won and how many times I lost. I'm telling you. I'm telling
my
you.
Talk about getting lost in the subject on that. Holy shit.
Exactly.
6 days?
6 days.
That is, you know.
And then on the 7th days, we went and rode go-karts at the fucking go-kart place. That shit was crazy. I was like, after that, I was like, I need to go to sleep, man. I need to go to sleep. I started seeing shit. I was like, there's somebody sitting in your car, man. There's nobody in my car.
Got
You know?
annoyed at his house. Yeah.
Yeah.
The shadow people are the most famous ones for me. The longest I've ever stayed up was for like 8 days. And that's when you get the people that just kind of like, they're there in the back corner of your, like, going without sleep, period, is not healthy at all. You should do it. But if you can only survive on like an hour of sleep for like a whole week, yes, you'd be functional, but It's not the wisest thing to do because then you get like hallucinate and see people and shit like
Yeah.
that. I've had friends that are like bad, and like they be just peeping out their blinds like every 5 minutes.
Blinds
It
look
was
all fucked up and bent.
like you pull up their house, a fucking window shaking like this. They're like, "What the fuck?
Right.
Just came to get my shoes, dude."
You know, the thing is like I had some of the best times of my life on meth. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because here's the thing. Like when I first did acid, I was with this chick. She was my friend. She's a tomboy. You know what I'm saying? We played basketball together. We grew up together. And she's like, "All right, we're gonna do some acid. So don't
Just out of the
fucking
blue,
freak
or
out on me or anything with a bad trip. If you start acting weird and shit, just remember you took fucking drugs." And I was ever since she told me that shit, I was like, every time I've never had a bad trip on nothing, even on meth. Coming down on meth, I smoke
yeah.
a little bit of weed. I look at the popcorn seal and I start making like faces and shit out of it. I'll be like laughing at it, and
Why
the
are those ceilings so trippy, dude?
dude,
Like,
they're
I don't get
trippy.
it. It doesn't matter. Like no matter how hard you try, you always end up staring at one of them bitches if you have them. Like
Facts.
you be just at the end of the day, just be like, and then you start like making faces out of it, just staring at it like, that's a cow.
Yep. Facts. And I love that part of the drug too, the come down. Some people couldn't handle it. Like I got held with three of my friends hostage by one of my other homies. He had a big ass butcher knife. He's like, "Ain't nobody fucking leaving." And I'm just like, "Dude, that's crazy." Like that sucks, dude. So I pull him aside. I was like, "Hey, man, you know," he's like, "I trust you. I trust you, bro." And I'm just like, "Good," because I need to go sell this
I
amp,
need to
bro.
like gotta go.
I left for like 3 days, and I come back hoping nobody was murdered, because you know that's
Hey,
anything can happen, dude.
it gets a little
Seriously.
exciting.
But I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I gotta go talk to my dude. He ended up giving me a pair of his shoes, and he's like, you can have these
What about it?
Converse. And I was like, all right, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And I took his Converse. I even put them on. Like, we homies. But he was my homie. You know, I just had to reinsure him. Like everybody else was flipping out. You know, like,
Yeah.
oh my god, he's gonna kill us. You know,
No, no, he's just a little loose right now. That's all.
right? So I like, yeah. So it's got the machete. Facts. I was kind of tripping though. I ain't never been held hostage before. You know.
That doesn't happen often. It's a
Yeah.
definitely a rare occurrence, and I'm sorry, but I
But you
bet it
know,
was interesting.
motherfuckers down because I ain't running no damn police. I just went home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come back a couple of days later.
I'm gonna come and check and see if you breathe in though,
Right,
but hopefully, that yeah, I
right.
get
I ain't gonna be the one to fucking call the police on nobody. Fuck that. Be like, I don't know. I wasn't even there.
not didn't see nothing. You already know.
I don't remember that.
Mm-mm. What was that?
What time did you say that happened? Nah. I was
Right.
over. I think I was somewhere else.
I like listen, in my former life, I did a lot of unspeakable things. Like because I during the day, I was well, at least my last relationship that was more prevalent as far as like I guess the twist of this is like since I was young, I had like sold drugs. And I did that at night. And I got two different women pregnant throughout my life and tried to do the whole raise the family, sell the drugs, do something during the day. I was a plumber
Okay.
for a while and I did like general contracting, all that stuff. And then I never really had a problem with doing it. It's just that you don't realize you have a problem with doing anything that you do until it's too late. And
Right.
unfortunately for me, I had to learn how to do that twice. So like, it's a whole different life, and like, you can't just come home from that shit, go do what you got to do in the night, and then not share that with your significant other at the time. And so, and if they're clueless, like they don't know why you're acting the way you're acting if you're like bothered that day or whatever. Because shit goes down that you just don't look forward to in that kind of world. Um, that most people just, unless they're there and have been through it, would never even begin to understand how to even like approach that. Like, how do you can't, so you have to start getting good at lying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
You
that's
know,
something you
lying to
don't really
yourself
want to
part
do
sucks.
to your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you're in this with trust. You want to be able to trust them. They need to be able to trust you. But at the
Right.
same time, you're like, I can't tell you everything.
Exactly.
It's
And
fucking
like,
me up.
there's some wild shit that happens, man. And like, you can't tell nobody. And it's just like, it's so hard to like be able to like talk to that openly with some people or most people. So shout out to you for being like a real dude. Facts. You already know.
Hey man, I tell you what, I have okay. Me personally, I don't give a fuck how you want to live your life. All right, we're in a free fucking country.
Mm-hmm.
You're over the age of 18.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not harming anybody, who gives a fuck? It is not
Right.
my business. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I want to know is how fucking cool are you? Can we hang out?
Yeah.
Can we smoke some weed? Maybe go get a drink? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I literally got gay homies, right, where we went to the gay bar, you know what I'm saying? I've literally
Take 'em to
given
the
my
gay
gay
bar.
homies money to go get dudes. I don't give a fuck. That's my homie, you know what I'm saying? I'll spend all night drinking with this motherfucker, right?
Right.
Like, I don't care. So, when I meet new, interesting people, I'm sure you come across as a lady, you know what I'm saying? And you present yourself as a lady.
Thank you.
And I respect that, right? I'm not here to judge nobody. I ain't the one,
Mhm.
right? So, you've always given me respect.
Mhm.
I should only be able to give you respect as well. You know what I'm saying? That goes for
Mhm.
anybody out there. I
Just
don't give a
anyone.
fuck you
Anyone.
like a nerdy motherfucker with a big nose and you ugly. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about your appearance. That's not what's important to me. What's important to me is what's in your heart. And that's just 100. Because I classify people in two categories. Either you're an asshole or you're not an asshole. And I want to kick it with the not an asshole people.
That would be preferable.
Yeah.
Yeah, speak true.
That's
Well said,
facts.
homie. Well
That's
said.
facts.
That is
Elena
facts.
is in the house. Big salute to you, Elena. How you doing? I hope you're having a great Saturday. We got Jok3r. I know you know. I know you know. Hey, we appreciate you too, Stitch. That's what's up.
I love her. It's my best friend. So shout out to Stitch in the chat.
Hey, SR's like, hey, I ain't a motherfucking spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? And see, these are the people we want to hang out with, man. Because I'm a juggalo,
Facts.
right? So I'm a juggalo.
Whoop whoop.
And you know as well as I do that juggalo community
Mhm.
accepts people for who they are.
They were one of the very first open communities like to accept because I post my shit in a bunch of Reddit threads like back when I first started doing this shit, and they were like the first ones to like embrace my shit. They're like, we don't give no fucks, dog. Run
Right.
that shit. And then they were like, this sounds cool. This sounds cool. I like that carnival sound on that one. And I was like, yeah, like it was like, and I, like one of my best buddies, he's a juggler, taught me the whole basically the whole. I'm like, I'm not one, but I am one. He's like, you are one. You just don't have to be. There's a difference. I was like, that blew my mind when he said that.
Yeah.
He's like, either way, he's like, whoop, whoop, motherfucker. So the
Straight
day we
up.
die. It's like, right.
Because the thing is like, we're not going to force anything on you, right?
Oh,
Either you're
family.
fucking with the vibe or you're not, or you will see how fucking cool the community is and want to be a part of it.
Right.
Because look, the media paints the juggalos as like some other shit, right? Right?
Fuck them.
I mean, they put an FBI watch list for
That's
juggalos. You know what I'm
bullshit.
saying? That's just crazy. Because while there are some bad apples in every fucking crew, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The majority of fucking juggalos. I've been I got a hatchet man on the back of my calf. Okay.
I was gonna ask you, it was like, where's your hatchet man at?
And I'll be standing in the store, and I'll just hear, whoop whoop.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? It'll be from like way down the aisle, bro.
That's funny as hell.
And I'll be like, "What up, fam?" And every time, bro. Hey, how you doing? Come give a hug. Fucking exchange numbers or whatnot. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
It's just, and that is who I am. You know what I'm saying? I've always been like that. My parents raised me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, accept people for who they are. You know. And I found that community, and I was just like, I will paint my face every time. I don't give a fuck.
I fucking love it.
Hey, shout out to all the juggalos out there. I appreciate that, SR. I got this shit at Ross for like $6.
That is pretty tight.
$6. I bought some Puma shoes too, so I was like, and they were like $30. So I was like, I gotta have the matching.
Make me
hat.
want to put my damn hat on.
Hey, let's go.
Look at that. Yeah.
Hey,
You
SR,
like this hat?
we appreciate you, because the thing is like, if you can't be real with yourself and you go try to be, that's fire. That's fire. That's custom job right there.
Bang.
That's fire.
Look, he's like eating baby doll heads.
That's fire. That's legit right there. That ain't no $6 hat.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. It's a nice
Oh, you
hat,
got
I like.
canvas. You got I got them. I don't even know what they call it, but they're kind of like running shoes. My fat ass is some running shoes. That's hilarious. Ha! I got everything from the waist down look like an athlete, but the top part's getting a little pudgy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's funny as fuck.
yo, hey, that's love, Elena. I'll let my mom
You got the Puma
know.
hat. You got the Puma mentality. It's all that matters.
That's facts. You go chase what you want. Cause look, man, to be honest, like, since we are in a niche, like your channel, my channel, we are on a very niche, thing, underground music, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't fucking be running Eminem on our shit, you know what I'm
Nah.
saying? We don't be running all the, shit from the radio on our shit. So our numbers are low,
Yeah.
But the
But
thing
they're
is,
meaningful.
but that's the thing. The people who come through are the people who are searching for this stuff, and this is the people that we want to hang out with. We don't want to hang out with the person who's consumed by Gucci belts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about no Gucci belt. I have $1 billion. I guarantee you I ain't buying one.
Hell no.
I guarantee you I ain't buying
Listen,
one.
I don't know. Gucci purses are cute, but I don't.
But that's
need to be
different.
honest.
That's different. That's different. I'm gonna have a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna not buy some shit.
I'm getting that Lamborghini. Yeah.
Right. I might get a Bugatti or something.
I
Like,
woke up in a new Bugatti.
facts. Give me a Maybach and a driver. But
Yeah.
but I'll be in the back wearing some Walmart clothes. I don't give a fuck.
Oh man. See, like money ain't a thing. It ain't a thing. It's only a thing if you make it a thing. Unfortunately, you need the thing, but you don't necessarily want the thing. But you gotta have the thing. You know the best way to deal with that thing? It ain't a thing.
That's facts.
It ain't a
That's
thing.
facts. I put it right over there. I put it right,
You know what I mean?
right over there, and place it with the other shit I don't give a fuck about. Like,
So it's like that money driven mentality is like for the bird.
I did have Gucci bag on the intro. That's facts, Coda. Hey, I'm trying to reach the youth with that one,
Well, so Gucci makes good purses. I told you.
right? I mean, that's a quality shit. Like, I used to work for Goodwill, right? And we get all kinds of purses and a lot of fake ones, right?
Yeah, I bet.
Oh my God, there's so many fake ones. It's hard.
But they're nice looking still, though. You know what I mean? Even if
You're
they're fake.
absolutely right, but you can't sell them as authentic.
No, you can't.
You'll
No,
get
absolutely
sued,
not. Oh yeah.
So we had to authenticate the purses, and
How
that
do you
shit,
know about doing that?
dude. The
That must have been
easiest
some
way
kind of process. Like,
it is. There is a process. There's like 10 steps, right? But the
Mhm.
most obvious one is look at the stitching.
yeah. Okay.
If your stitching's all wavy and fucked up, that's some fake shit, because
Oh yeah. I guess
you
that would
ain't
be
paying no
a good way for-
$3,000
Yeah.
for some wavy fucked up stitches,
Yeah.
right? And then like Michael Kors and all the purses, they have a serial number in them. They have like a badge, and you'll have to run those numbers against databases and make sure they're authentic. And then again, you're looking at the stitching and the quality of the leather and shit like that. It's a fucking process. There was a machine that we were going to buy, but they ended up not buying it, that could scan the purses and see if they were authentic. But
Fuck that. You got
I know.
eyeballs.
right,
Eyeballs and due diligence.
yeah. I mean, it
Yeah.
does take a little bit of time.
So
but
are you gonna start authenticating bags on the side for your local pawn shop and film it like that one kid that does them shoes?
that would be an idea. I never thought of
Yeah.
it, But if I was gonna authenticate some bags, it'd be bags of weed. What? 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 I'd be like, this is the designer bag of weed right here. This is called Lose Your Fucking Mind. It currently registers at 52.7% THC. When you hit this shit, your motherfucking brain shrivels just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's measurable though. Yo, that's fire. I was going to start these shorts though. I gotta get some long hair wig and some Jesus like clothes, and I was going to call it Fat Jesus. And it was just going to be like normal things that a person would do throughout the day, like go shopping or pump gas, just real
That's
quick
funny.
shorts. And then
You should do that.
I had to get somebody to be like, sing the intro, Fat Jesus, like 70s style. And I could have like a spinning logo that says Fat Jesus
Yeah,
come in.
I love it.
That should be
love
fire.
it. I love it. Listen, like I fucking like Trailer Park Boys like blew up just because of like it's just the simple thing. You know what I mean? I like the simplicity of the idea.
Right? Shout out to the Trailer Park Boys too, man. I mean, there's so much great shit going on in Canada, bro. Seriously,
I love it.
That whole country, I don't know how they're not everyone's famous. That's just crazy. There's too much talent out there.
People are just too nice. I don't know. And they come down here and they go like, "Whoa, I don't want to do music down here. I'd rather be back up in Canada than nobody."
That shit fire.
There's a lot of Canadian artists that are just.
Who's the one guy? There's Julian, Bubbles, and
Randy.
Ricky.
Ricky.
Ricky looked like my
Mr. Leahy and Randy were like my favorites because they were just.
Randy just run around with no shirt on with his belly out all the day. That shit fire. And then he try to wrestle some motherfuckers.
Doing a fucking cheeseburger.
Yo, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, MMC's in the house. What's happening, man? Long time no see. I hope you've been well, bro. That's what's up, man. The underground is where we live, baby. That shit that runs beneath the streets. That dude Ricky though, he looked like my sister's ex-husband. I mean, fucking identical. It is crazy, and they kind of act the same. So that's why kind of like I was like, dude, this guy's hilarious. That looked just like Trevor. That's insane.
Did you know they tore around the United States and they did this shit on stages and stuff?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That shit is fire.
That's pretty freaking dope. You
I
got,
still
you got a
watch
hit
this
TV
shit.
show and you still tour around and do shit like at like local stages and stuff and like.
And they still be running their podcast and shit.
Yeah, dude. I think those are an awesome group of boys. That's for sure. Like they got that shit figured out and like they love what they do. And I think if you love what you do, it's not work, obviously.
Facts.
So like. Dude, that's awesome. That's like purest form of like authenticity as it comes, as far as like people like them.
Yeah, especially when you're running a strip joint out your trailer. That shit fire.
I love that episode.
Man, I loved it when Bubbles opened up his little shed as like a convenience store. That shit was fire. He always be collecting them shopping carts. I mean, that's a hustle, bro.
How many times have you watched through the entirety of all of them? Don't lie, don't cap.
A lot, man. I'm telling you, it's been a lot. Like
I would say 9 times I've gone through. And there's a lot. That's a lot of shows.
There are what?
There's like what?
10 seasons?
12 seasons.
12
like
seasons? There's a lot.
Something more than that.
One of my favorites is when they were stealing all the fucking change shits from the places. Filling up the thing, and they were taking the change and putting it in the trunk, and there was a hole in the trunk. And then the change led them right to the fucking house. That shit was fire. Yo.
Fucking, what was the one? I think it was like one of the first few episodes where it had Cyrus in his red car. I got shit to do.
Got shit to do. Just serious as fuck.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You can't take that motherfucking serious. J-Rock in the rock pile.
That'd be like, okay, there's less than 1 minute, Joker. Just a heads up.
I bet. I'm gonna take a smoke break, and then I'll drop you. I think I
Okay,
dropped
I'll
a
run
few
a
links.
song and
I'll drop a
then
few links in the chat too if you pull
oh,
from it.
yeah, I'll run a song while you're out there smoking a cigarette, and then just come back
That
in whenever you're ready.
I'll be watching it on the chat.
Sounds good. I like it.
Be right
Oh,
back.
Kahuna sent us a request.
Okay.
Okay, I got you, Kahuna, my guy.
I will be back shortly.
Hitting that problems. Okay, we'll see you in a minute, Joker. Yeah. Let me see here. There we go. We're coming back. We're coming back, I promise. Okay. Oh, I gotta get the share on, don't I? See? I get all stoned, I start forgetting what the fuck I'm doing. Let's just start clicking fucking buttons. Let's see here. We pull up the YouTube. And my dude wants problems. You got problems? This one's for you, Kahuna. Let's go, my guy. I'll put this link in the description and in the chat as well. Look at my computer's like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to play music, bro? What are you doing, bro? Default. Let's go. Get the Puma headband. Let's go. I'll get the wrist. What are they called? Sweat guards. Get a motherfucking headband. I look like Mike Bibby in this shit.
Some say I got a drug problem. Yeah, I guess I've done a lot of them. Raised up by drunks and drugs. Guess addiction is in my blood. Some people say I'm a motherfucker. Say things like fuck your fucking mother. They complain I'm always fucking cousin. Yeah, they hate me and I fucking love it. They say I got a problem with drugs. Maybe I've done too many of them. I say they out of their fucking mind, cause I know I don't do near enough of them. They say I'm wrecking my life, I only will know struggle. I say I will survive as I get so high I could just fly over trouble. I drop 100 F-bombs every time that I talk. Mouth clipping like a drive-by everywhere I walk. Middle fingers frozen on fuck. Middle of the road flipping off traffic pissed drunk. Screaming at people who aren't even there. Middle age full of rage looking to fist fight a bear. Must have been the drugs, 0 hugs growing up. People talk, but who the fuck cares? You don't fucking know me. You can't fucking judge me. I am what I am. Never gonna change.
Facts.
So you can all fucking blow me.
Put some middle fingers in the chat for all the haters.
Yeah, I guess I've done a lot of them. Raised up by drunks and drugs. Guess addiction is in my blood. Some people say I'm a motherfucker. Say things like fuck your fucking mother. They complain I'm always fucking cousin. Yeah, they hate me and I fucking love it.
Oops.
Yeah, I got a drug problem. Guess I have done a lot of them. Raised up by drunks and drugs. Guess addiction is in.
I keep hitting the damn pause button. Sorry.
I say fuck their mother. Keep complaining, I'm gonna bust them right in the fucking mouth. Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em. Y'all find that middle fingers for the chat yet? Throw the middle fingers in the chat for all the haters. And that's love right there, Elena. Just sub to Joker. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, those who haven't subbed, definitely hit that link You will not be disappointed. I will let you know that right now.
Yeah, all my links to all my socials are actually on that Bandland page. It's right there. If you go to that Bandland page, obviously sub there if you can, please. And then like follow my socials are all there.
Absolutely. And there is a link in the description below to all your socials as well. So, and also to the website.
It's not been updated in a while. I need to get on the ball with that. I'm so lazy. I'm not lazy. I just like procrastinate. Like, and I smoke too much.
Well, you know, sometimes I smoke too much too, so I think it's okay. Yeah.
As long as I'm happy, right? You know?
Right? Exactly. I got all my shit taken care of. I'm gonna fuck off for a little bit. Just, you know, let me do my thing. And that's the thing. Like, I live alone, so I don't care about being by myself. It doesn't fuck with me at all. You know, like some people can't be alone.
Freedom in it.
Right.
Listen, being alone and being lonely are two different things. Everybody gets lonely. You know
Right.
what
I mean, I got homies, right? Like, I got homies that come over and hang out and shit. And I get, you know, last night was nice because I had, you know, lady stop through and I was up late last night. But, you know, but it's like, I don't care if it's months. I can stay months alone by myself. I'm not going to go crazy. I could literally be in solitary confinement. I will make ways to make myself like happy.
Yeah, pops.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I always like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I had a girlfriend.
You said I stand on my own 2 feet. Period. Ridiculousness.
Facts.
Or not.
I don't have a problem telling someone to step. You know, like I had an ex-fiance cheat on me. I was like, you gotta go. Sorry. You know. I got broke up I got broke up with by a girl who wanted to date her teacher, and I was just like, okay, whatever. Well, college.
How old was this girl?
College shit. College
okay.
shit. Yeah.
This is back when you was in college. Okay.
Yeah. And so she wanted to date her teacher. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. You know, I don't give a fuck. You want to smoke a ball? I told her this. You want to smoke a ball? And she's like, okay. And we just was like, it was, you know, saying I don't.
That's pretty lit.
I don't hold grudges to people.
It's like, you want to go sleep with the teacher? Cool. Get him. We'll smoke some weed, and then like maybe he'll help me with my next test or something.
I'm gonna go try and find me a teacher now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Two can play at this game. Goddamn.
Run it. That's fucking great. So I'm gonna go.
Hey. I do Kahuna, man. That's love, bro. Yeah, I get my occasional scraps, you know what I'm saying? Like, throw me a bone type shit, or I'll throw them a bone. Hey.
Good for you. People go a very long time without even getting those, so.
Yeah, well, the whole time I was raising my daughter by myself, I was not in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? I didn't fuck with no women.
You were focused on your daughter.
Yeah, and we're talking like fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Years. As soon as she left the house, though, I'm calling up everybody. Hey, what are you up to? How you been?
We just took the doorknobs off because we ain't even trying to hang shit on them.
Facts, big facts.
So we're just gonna get it in. It's gonna be flat.
They all confessed after a bowhead. That's a fact. I'm an open book.
That's what I be telling motherfuckers, dude. Like, I just recently started getting to know this Discord thing because, like, I'm a dinosaur. You know how this goes.
I feel you. I fuck my Discord off all the time.
I finally learned how to stream on it and with guests and everything. I learned all that stuff, and I just finally started pulling it together. A panel just a few days ago. I did 2 4-hour streams, just pulled different people, and Big Chris stopped on by. So shout out Big Chris. I don't know, Chris. I think you've had him in through here quite a few. He pumps out nothing but fire all day. And it's like he'll go on my show, watch my show, and by the time the show is over, he done made a new song. Be like, Jok3r dropped his jam.
That's fire.
You know what I mean? He's cool as fuck.
That's getting done shit.
But that panel, where was I going with that? God damn it. Oh yeah, we sit here smoking weed on it and just chilling, and like, it may not always be the weed, but as long as you're chilling with people, you can be open books. I mean, only real motherfuckers be an open book and not have an issue. Like, say if somebody and I were beefing right now, and there's diss tracks gonna about to fly out, because like that's just what happens. I just say good luck because there ain't nothing you can say to me that ain't already been said that I have not already accepted that's gonna make me feel any type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Right?
like you
Like,
can't. How you gonna put down somebody who's just real? You
well,
know,
the thing is, like,
as long as you ain't lying to yourself.
we grew up in a different world, right?
Mm,
As kids, and we as boys really fuck with each other. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We say
yeah.
the most worst shit you can
The
fucking
most
say.
wild shit.
Yeah.
Wild shit. Mm,
And I don't know about y'all, but my friends and I had this thing where we would talk a lot of shit about each other's moms and, just capping on them,
yeah.
like different shit. And we would never take it personal, you know what I'm saying? It's just some funny shit.
Mm,
And I think that growing up like that really makes you say, okay, well, they're just words.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
Right.
you can have your opinion. I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Right. Well, opinions are like assholes. So.
yeah, exactly. And you get that thick skin, but nowadays, motherfuckers say something a little bit sideways and they start crying.
I call
And
them
it's like,
cupcakes.
yeah, them motherfuckers be like, oh, you say you hurt my feelings. Well, who gives a shit?
Would you like a
My
tampon?
feelings was hurt last week. You didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Do
Like,
you want a tampon? Do you need a tampon?
right?
I can't listen. I just look. I am not PC whatsoever. I do and say whatever the fuck I want. It's called being an adult, and I take the responsibility for whatever comes out of my mouth for the things that I do in the presence of others who are not necessarily on that same wavelength of acceptability or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. You find yourselves in those situations, but
Mm-hmm.
as long as you own in it, I mean, it is what it is. Not a motherfucker gonna do anything unless they
Well,
really do something.
you touched on this earlier. You're saying there's just some things people can't take from you, and that's one thing.
That's true.
They'll never be able to take away who you are. That's just the beautiful thing about it. Like,
100%.
you cannot like me. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I love you nonetheless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell a motherfucker, they'll be my face. I fucking hate you. Oh, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't put on this earth to be hateful. I don't have hate in my heart. Like, I don't even use the word hate very often. Although I just used it like 5 times just now. you know. But like, seriously, when I say something, like, I say I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go, oh, I hate that. Because just being able to repeat that word is just, it brings you down.
It does.
It takes away your soul.
Yeah, it's negative.
Yeah.
You know, like, and like that's see, that's all a part of being like true to yourself. Like, growing up, I hated myself, and I projected that hate, and it was legit hate. I projected that hate. Hell, I even remember one of my oldest son. I was at one point, like, I was like, don't do that. That's gay. I mean, like, because first of all, being trans and being gay, 2 different things. I'm trans, but I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, well, how does that work? I was like, how do you tie your shoes?
Look, if somebody got to ask that
You know what I'm
question,
saying?
it's not really
Well,
that hard to get through to, you know
Well,
what I'm
it
saying?
doesn't make a difference.
Well, it doesn't make a difference, but if you're curious, you know what I'm saying? If you're genuinely curious, right? How does that work? How could you not answer that in your own fucking head? You know what straight is.
Yeah.
You know what gay is.
Right.
If you want to present yourself as a woman and still be straight, that's not hard to grasp.
It's not.
It's not that hard to grasp.
It's not.
Like, I don't know, man.
But then the people are like, well, doesn't that make you gay then? Like, then there's this whole debate on LGBTQ. I don't associate myself with a lettered, diversified group of people who want to be, listen, nothing against it. You want to subscribe to that shit, that's all fine and dandy. I subscribe to the category of human being, not some goofy string of letters that stand for something great, and they've accomplished a lot of things, but like, I don't want to be seen as a lesser or a more or an anything. I just want to be seen as the next normal person standing next to you. Say, if we lived in the same town, you'd see me out on the street, and like, I'm gonna approach you, we gonna talk, we know each other, like, normal. I'm a normal fucking person, period.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's the only thing that counts. Not my sexuality, not my gender, not what the fuck I do or say, none of that. Unless I'm like damaging you or I'm doing something wrong, you know what I mean? Just there's no difference between that, you and I. Okay, so
I
that's
agree
why I like the
100%.
we equals us. That's like my thing here. I got a little tattoo on it.
Oh, that's fire. We
So I
equals
mean,
us. Okay, I
yeah, we
like that.
equals us. So it's that's like the world that I want to see. So every day try to practice to be a person of that world that I want to now project instead of that hate that I had once had because I hated myself so much because I wasn't happy. And now I am who I am and want to be finally. I can finally put that shit behind me and like just instead of adapt and survive, I want to be able to thrive and explore. You know what I'm saying? And that we equals us is like kind of like my thing. It's like a movement of peace and tolerance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can have our hip hop can get violent, but it's art. It's we say what we do on our tracks. Doesn't necessarily always mean we're doing what we're doing. It always most, if not all of it, is all metaphorical. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just a way to express what's going on in our lives. And yeah, sure, a lot of facts come up in a lot of tracks. Like when I'm talking about my stuff, or when the typical gangbanger track like Tr3y comes out, they talk about all this shit, all this violence, like all this crazy shit. But in the way, like it's all just art, it's expressing ourselves. You know what I'm
Well, it's
saying?
also
That's how we keep it
storytelling.
unviolent, and it's storytelling
Yeah.
exactly. You
Because, I
know,
mean, all art through verbal communication,
Mhm.
not all, but the majority of it is life experience, right? So,
Mhm.
like, when you hear a track from a youngster, like a teenager, versus someone who's in their 30s, there's a life lived in between that moment, and their art is going to change over time.
100%.
You know, so
Hmm.
the same thing you was talking about. I know when I was talking about when I was 16, it's not the same things I'm talking about now.
Hell
You
no.
know, I was a punk ass kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just running the fucking streets and being a dickhead. You know, so I do believe you are 100% correct in the way you've analyzed that.
Hmm. Thank you. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just a view, but I feel strongly about that view. Like when I was 16, I got out on these OGs like for a lot of product, and they could have killed me. Like I could have been not here, and then I ended up being more useful as a young pusher, and I was in the drug scene very early, and that's how it all fucking began for me. And I've gone through a bunch of shit. Thankfully, not doing any of that, and it's all in my past now. And
Yeah.
I don't owe anybody anything, you know what I mean? And it's like I got out free whenever I had the chance to, and it sucked because I was like broke as fuck, and I to this day struggle to get work because I'm a repeated felon. You know what I mean? I've done some shit, and like, am I happy though? Yes. Do I wish it didn't happen that way? Of course. How can I make sure that others don't make these same mistakes? Put it
Right.
on a track. That's
Cautionary
how
tale.
that's how that's how most of us are thinking, right? When we get on those tracks and we start telling those kinds of stories, it's not only therapeutic, but it's also educational and can be therapeutic for others.
Facts.
And I think that's the most important thing about doing what we do, with music or just listening to others whenever they're trying to speak their piece. So that's like what got me started doing my streams was I'm constantly working on my shit, so I don't really ever have time to listen to anybody's stuff. So I put on this
Yeah.
show so I can hear what others are doing, and I get to actually give them my attention, and actually they know I'm listening,
Yeah.
and that sometimes can be enough for somebody to just know that they've been heard. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the cool thing about music is that everybody's got a story. Everybody has a nice paintbrush to paint the story. Mixes all aside, doesn't matter.
Right.
The raw element and the concepts of our art it's priceless.
Yeah. I agree. When I've been an underground dude, probably, you know, half my life, at least over 20 years. You know, I'm 40. I'll be 48. You know, and next month. And what I found is that I don't give a fuck about your mix and master. You know what I'm saying? That's not important to me. There are things that are important to me though. And as a young artist, I like to stress a couple of facts. One, if I don't notice you having your breathing rhythms down correctly, I'll say work on that. You know, I think the best way to do it, I'm not an artist, but I've heard these tips from other artists, and I like to try and pass them down to young artists, is like, find your favorite song and then sing or rap every word to that song one take style. And once you get that down, then change the words to your own words. And then by then, you can pretty much do whatever you want with your music, you know, because you'll be having your breathing patterns down. You'll be able to go one take, that stage shit, you know what I'm saying? And just really be able to have a solid foundation for being able to come up with new flow patterns.
Right.
The mixing and mastering, that'll come when money comes in, you know what I'm saying? Because of course, as an artist, you're going to invest in yourself at some point. And I'm looking at, how is your writing? What are you telling me? You know, what are you telling me, a story, or are you just flexing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
What are you doing? You know, if you're Gucci ganging me, you know what I'm saying, where you just wrote a motherfucking hook for a whole song, try harder. You know what I'm saying? There's more in you than that. I'm never gonna be like, oh, that shit was garbage to someone. I ain't breaking nobody's heart. You know what I'm saying? If this is something you truly love to do, you should do it. But just know, the more you do it, the better you will get.
Exactly. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight.
Right. Because some people be like, you know.
I guess this is a segue for me to put the plug in. I'm bringing back that Weekles Artist for Artist workshop.
Hey, let's go.
Oh yeah. Get to have some people, and you're more than welcome to come hang out on the panel sometime. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. You know, I get more time in the winter, so since the winter's coming up.
That's why I'm launching it now. It's like, dude, winter's coming. Winter's coming.
Yes. Winter.
Yeah, I was like, there's going to be a lot of motherfuckers coming inside, working indoors. They're just going to be recording. This would be a perfect opportunity to, like, grow the community and also help a few people who are, like, you know, newbies to amateurs, you know.
Absolutely. Because you mentioned it earlier, talking about being able to watch an artist's growth, you know.
Yes.
And that's one of my favorite things to do, too, you know. Being able to see this progression, and then, like, with Jok3r Lucas, I was watching him, and I'm just like, this dude is a fucking amazing writer. Like,
amazing.
He writes like nobody's business, and he's a fucking genius, straight up. And
if anybody gets a moment to take a chance to like pick apart the actual lyrics and like read them, you'll see exactly what Zach's talking about.
He's like a fucking Houdini of fucking writing. Like, it's crazy. He'll have you leading down this one path, and all of a sudden it's an M. Night Shyamalan motherfucking twist at the end of that shit, and you're like, you're either outraged, sad, or happy. You have an emotion. Exactly. And I love that shit in my music. Like, Too Short's my favorite rapper ever, you know what I'm saying? But Jok3r Lucas is my favorite writer ever. Like Tupac is great. He was a great poet. But I don't know, there's something else about Jok3r Lucas that I've never seen in another artist.
There's it's nice to be able to like latch on and like really get, because there's some every now and then that's what someone comes by, they kind of just, all right, you fuck with, because like you just connected, you know what I mean? Like, I try to like give the advice as far as, because I write like really wordy shit, and like, I don't know, I gotta just put like correct punctuation, because I don't like trying to use too much slang unless it's depending on the track. So keeping that in mind when I write, I always tell people the secret really is it's hell, I had a brain fart, the fucking weed just kicked in.
Hey, shout out to the weed.
Generally specific. Okay, so general enough to like get everybody involved, but specific enough to make it feel personalized for every single one, while still being general. Like, that's the winning formula with any kind of storytelling or any kind of like lyrics in general, as far as, especially for hip hop, I believe, you know, that general specificity. I think is how you say that. But
Specificity.
specific. That's a mouthful, right?
Yeah,
You know,
that's a weird word
gotta
when
find
you're
that
high.
sweet spot. It's
Yeah.
specificity limit.
Limit.
You just gotta find that sweet zone though, and like and the relatability is a very important thing. And I think artists like Jordan has that relatability in his art or in his
The
his
weird
lyrics.
thing is he could rap from whatever perspective. I watched him
Yeah.
rap from the specific, from. See, here we go again, right? Here we go again.
Shout out weed.
Shout out to the weed, bro. From the I don't even know the word now. I'm fucking lost.
Next question.
I see him rap from a 6-year-old girl who is dead's perspective.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like on
Yeah.
that one with all
Yeah,
the
that sounds pretty. It's yeah, and then, okay. What would be the other extreme that you see, like that you can remember is your favorite as far as perspectives were concerned? Like, now I'm interviewing you. This is how I've worked. See?
there hasn't been too many rappers that I've noticed that can rap from other perspectives like that though.
Mhm.
You know, I can't even think of any off the top of my head, to be honest with you, other than Jok3r, because he'll hit you with the dude who wrote a suicide note. He never committed suicide, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope to God he never even tried it. You know what I'm
No,
saying? But
that's what I mean.
to
There's
rap from that
the
perspective is
imagery,
crazy.
yeah, imagery is amazing.
Or a drunk mother, or a mother who was drinking with a mother was somebody in a car who was drinking and they got into a crash. He rapped from that dead mother's perspective. That's fucking insane.
It's talent.
That's just it. Yeah, I mean that's a writer right
there's
there.
that's writing. You know what I mean? Like shout out to all you who like can freestyle, but I've watched a numerous amount. Like it's an art for that, but like
Oh yeah,
I freestyle with the pen. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference, and that's when you write, because when you really put some effort into it, freestyle is great, but you
Yeah.
can't really write freestyle. There's only a few people I notice that can literally get it like they do it like that.
tell you a
But,
whole
like,
story.
Yeah, and man, those people who can do that are amazing. I can never do it. But
It's
you
just
give me
random
pen,
shit
you
usually.
give me a
Yeah.
pen and anything, it's gonna happen. But like the lyrics are always important to me, and to be able to have like that kind of sensationalism about it,
Yeah.
or any kind of dramatic allegory, any of that, you know.
I've always been lyrics. Have always sucked me into a song, you know,
Mhm.
and it doesn't matter. My dude, Tr3y Gangster, what's up, brother? Big salute, man. Good to see you, bro. I was going to hit you up after this too, so expect a phone call, motherfucker.
Hey,
That's my dude right there. He be fucking around on BandLab constantly. Like he loves
yeah.
that shit, and he a
BandLab is the
freestyler
shit.
too. Like he does
Yeah.
all his shit off the top, which is
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
one of the few people who could tell you a story about how the government's fucking us in a freestyle rap. It's fucking
Okay,
awesome.
I'm gonna have to link up.
That's facts. Facts. Hit that link in the description below.
Hell
Link
yeah.
up with Jok3r.
Always down to collab.
That's fire.
I have a competition going on for my album. I'm trying to find this link for you.
Lyrics
it's,
are
it's an
amazing.
open verse competition.
Hey, let's go.
Let's see if I can find it here. I sound like shit, dude. I can't wait to get my voice back, for real.
Well,
really-
you know, like Jok3r is to me. That show you went. What was it? Blue. What was
Blue
it?
October.
Blue October. Why did I forget October? That's my birth month. That's crazy. Blue
He was story
October.
behind that name of it. His daughter's name is Blue, and she was born in October. That's how he arrived at that name.
That's
Isn't that
fire.
cute? Isn't that sweet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My dad named a rock band after me.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. Well, fuck you.
Right. You ever heard of Blue October? That's me.
That was me. I did that.
Although when I hear the name Blue, it's always you're
my boy,
my boy Blue. Will Ferrell
yeah.
cracked me up in that shit.
Yeah.
Running down the street, booty ass naked. That shit funny.
I fucking love it. I've been getting told I sound like Steve when I laugh though a lot though.
That fucking song, MMC, was so fucking good, bro. That song was so fucking epic, dude. I really enjoyed listening to that motherfucker.
Yeah, throw that shit on. I'm looking while I look for this shit. You still got it on hand?
I can pull it up real quick.
For some reason, I have a hard time finding my projects lately.
No worries, no worries. You're gonna like this.
All right, running. I'm gonna keep this shit.
It's called Flush. This shit crazy. Hear my boy Blue? We left enough room.
Right when I was drinking, damn it.
That's fire. That's already be cracking me up. Yo, this was Non-Relay featuring your boy Dirty. This one's called Flush. Let's go.
Yeah.
That
Damn.
shit is hard.
Hell yeah.
I think like the craziest thing he said in there, he's like, I'm not a bad person. I just had a bad life. Like,
That was amazing.
that's just real crazy, real shit, man. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, NMC. That shit was fire.
Okay, then that's art to me. That is beautiful art, and that is shout out. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Hindsight's always
That's real
20/20.
relatable. That was really, really, really like relatable, like to me. So like that hit home like pretty good.
Hey,
And so yeah, thank you for showing me that. Thank you for suggesting that.
yeah, shout out to MMC, man, because I tell you what,
That's
like
amazing.
shit like that, especially when you've been down that path, on either side of that road.
That's what I'm saying. I heard all of that, and I hit everything. I was
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. It really is. Like
I've
how
seen you go
similar
like damn, like
yeah.
I seen it on your face, like
It's very hard to make me sit still, and I literally was like stone frozen for like half of that whole entire thing, which is, I was like, yeah, I was really listening. You know what I mean? It wasn't on my normal like, I was
Right.
fucking, I was like, hell yeah.
that
I was
wasn't no
captivated.
Bob shit. That was
And
no
that,
Bob
yeah,
shit. That
and
was like
that video was absolutely wonderful.
yeah, it wasn't
Wonderful
some
as
big
well.
extravagant video, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a very simple video to pretty much two dudes sitting in the car, a couple
Yeah.
B-roll shots,
Yeah.
here and there, but
It's
and
appreciated.
it was like they were having that conversation, you know.
And I like that too. That was I think my favorite part is like there's a conversation of the one that's having these issues and the one who's selling these issues. Well, they all are both people with issues, and these are the issues and how it like tied together. It was a beautiful transition, by the way,
Right, facts.
from one to the other.
Because
And
you had
that
half
hook
of it
was that
rap.
hook was powerful too.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice concept, and I love it.
Fire. Hell yes.
Facts.
Because you never know where you're going to find great art. You never know. And that's the beautiful thing about this underground shit, because there's so many talented people. I mean, literally all over the planet. And they would never be heard by the masses,
Mhm.
if...
I would have never heard that if it weren't for you just now. Period.
Straight up.
I would have ran
straight
into
up.
it down the way, but like now you get that appreciation right now. And
And I extend that all the way over
did
to
you
the
drop
Million
that
Mind
link?
Club. That's
Is that
my
the
guy.
link? Is that the link for it right there in the chat?
Yeah, I could drop it again here.
Bad.
I should have it. Boom. Yo,
Those are
Step is in the house. What's up, Step? How you doing? Big salute,
that
bruh.
shit.
Good to see you, man. We got Jok3r today. She on top. She killing it, bro. Hit that link in the description below. Follow them socials. We're gonna get into another song once we come back.
If you
from-
guys, oh
we
yeah,
got
I was
about
gonna say
5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. Well, I can drop that track. This is that contest if anybody wants to do it. You just gotta like real quiet. Well, here's the link for that.
Hey
that
D, what
contest
is
song.
good? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Big salute to you. Hope you had a day at work that wasn't too stressful. I know she says she's a nurse, so she's like,
Oh, well, thank
don't
you.
wish me a good day because that shit'll jinx me. So we just say
It's like break a leg, you know.
some other type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go get your shower on, get your jammies on, get some rest, girl. You deserve it. That's 100.
Dude, shout out to all the people in the medical field, like nurses and RNs, and I guess this is the same, huh? What's the one that's the CNAs? My sister was one for years. My mom was one for years actually too.
Hey, love you too. Come here and get this hug. Come on. That's the good stuff. Yes. That's the good stuff right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Bennett.
Yeah.
Shout out, chat. I just put that link for that contest, so anybody who's on BandLab, please
Oh, yeah.
try this. Any of you rappers, especially, because like this is going to be on my album.
It's right there. Right there now. I touched
Okay.
it. I touched it a little bit.
I'm so lost.
Touch it right there a little bit. I got the chat in between us, so like if you're looking it out on YouTube.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Oh, I see.
I'm a fool.
How's this work?
I want a hug from Grandpa too. Hey, come on, Stepper, get in here. Come on. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy Blue right there.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's more.
We having a great time over here. I hope y'all are having fun. I know I'm having a great conversation. Like you said, we have spoken before, but kind of like in short segments and here and there, you know. It really is cool to get to know more of who you are, Jok3r, for real. Appreciate you for real.
Yeah, appreciate being here. Glad to be here. Glad to be here now. Because like honestly, it would have been probably a bore back then. Like, you know, you don't want that person. You want this person. Me here right now.
Look, I fuck with that person too, you know what I'm saying? That was going through some shit, like some real life shit, you know what I'm saying? Like easy shit that, I mean, we talking jobs and housing and all that shit, like real shit. And I fucked with you back then, and the attitude was like, still, I could still see that little bit of positivity in you.
Yeah.
That all the shit, you know, you had to get through to pop that little positivity out, you know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with you, because that little shining piece of hope that I always saw in you was like, even though I fuck my life up, you know what I'm saying? And nobody else fucked my life up but me.
Thanks.
And same with you, you know what I'm saying? Nobody fucked your life up except for you, right? So to see that little bit of glimmer and hope out of somebody who knows that they failed, you know what I'm saying? That's all I need, man. That's all I fucking need.
Thank you. I
Straight
really
up.
appreciate that. And shout out to my friend Stitch. It's like, oh, she's been a big help, and she's one of my rocks. You know what I mean? If not my big rock, is my best friend Stitch. And we've only known each other for a few years now, but she's been absolutely like, we couldn't do this without her. You know what I mean? So,
Hell yeah. Because I tell you what, when I moved into this trailer park, I pretty much cut out all people in my life, because half the people I hung out with were meth heads, and I can't do that shit. So I've cut them off for 20 years, you know. And every time I like go find a job, you know what I'm saying? It's at a new job, I find a new cool person to hang out with, you know. But it never lasts, you know, really. But my dude in the trailer park, that's that dude, you know what I'm saying? I die for that dude, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's up.
Like, you gotta have one. You
Gotta
have one. You know what I'm
There's
saying? That's
always one.
enough.
And if you don't have one now, you will have one.
It will happen.
There's always going to be that solid. You got to go through the snakes.
Right.
Find the rock.
Because I don't hang out with nobody from high school. I ain't talk to nobody from middle school. I cut them all out. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm quick to be like, peace.
Have you ever done a reunion?
No.
No.
I probably will never go.
I had too many damn schools. When I like finally landed on my last one, when I moved in with my dad when I was a kid, I dropped out. I got my GED like 6 months later. Whole story. I can tell you that story when I get back to my cigarette. How about that?
Yeah, we got less than 1 minute.
Yeah.
You can go
I
get
dropped
that
that link for that competition.
I just shared the live on Twitter and saw Atari follow me and added me to their list of people named Atari. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Atari was like, yo, this is Atari Gangster. We got to follow this guy. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Tell them to put your music in some of their fucking games.
There
Like,
you go.
I got some submissions for you. You all sending those songs about how the government's fucking us, and they're like, I don't think we can use this, sir. This is too real for us. Sorry, sir. Oh, come on. I need the chat up, please. There. Oh, shit. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Why can't I get the chat up? There it is. Smoke break. Facts. Just stick to the drug dealing and murder tracks. That shit will go a long way. That's like my dude Duran. He got several tracks on like Showtime shows, and he got some tracks on some Netflix shows and shit. And the songs that sell on those shows are like the gangster rap, drug pushing, songs. So he's got to make them. But if you like go listen to like his real shit, he talking that real ish, like problems in the community and all kinds of things like that. We're going to play a Jok3r song. I haven't heard this one yet. At least it doesn't have a red line underneath it. It says Twisted Eyes. Twisted Eyes, okay. Maybe I have heard this one. No, I don't have a thumbs up on it. Dang, you're being slow. My computer's like, bitch. Say, bitch. Say. Y'all know that shit? That's that Snow the product. Say, bitch. Say. I swear I heard this song before. Twisted Eyes sounds familiar. Gaza style. Okay. See, I knew it was gonna do this shit. Why you do this shit? Alright, it's loading up now. Hey, shout out Muff Pie, hell yeah.
Nothing's ever quite so simple in a life of pain. Made you crippled, twisted, bent, torn to pieces. Reality lost its reason. Your belief, in fact, now corrupted. No one told you that they loved you. Slowly poisoned by yourself, because it's all you've known and all you get. Look into these eyes. Do you see a soul inside? Are you looking past the lie? Will you tell me what you find? Is there anything left behind from all the tears I've cried? All the years wishing that I died. Can you show me a new life? ago I lived within the flesh of a being that possessed such infant innocence that succumbed to nothing less than happiness and bliss. But the wickedness of fate let me curse without a bless. Slithering by with a noxious change of tide, all in an instant gone awry. Something toxic now arrived. I've been destined in decline, now desperate for a climb. But I know I'm only doomed to have never felt alive. Look into these eyes. Do you see the soul inside? Are you looking past the lie? Will you tell me what you find? Is there anything left behind? All the tears I've cried, all the years wishing that I died. Can you show me a new life?
Yes. So, Joker, we've had a great conversation today. I really appreciate your time. But I haven't really interviewed you yet. So I want to start asking you some questions. You're on mute, by the way.
I have a tendency to do that.
That's okay. I get wrapped up in conversation too. I'm a fucking blabbermouth, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like to talk. So the conversation's been A1. But we got to get into, a couple questions. And I think one of them, I'm curious to know, like, as a child, when you was around the house, were you always bebopping around to some music? Were you always fucking with what your parents were playing, type shit?
Actually, as a child, I was a barefoot Virginia East Coast Southerner that was outside more often than not. I avoided my home for a number of reasons. I would come home, lay my backpack down at the door, and like I stayed out and I played with friends. There was no street light issue with me because mom would be drunk and passed out. I come home whenever. It was a wild childhood, and as I grew older, I started getting turned on to music. Like Linkin Park was one of my favorite bands.
Nice.
Chester is my hero.
R.I.P. He was a great human being.
So I originated in like rock and roll and metal and all that stuff, and there was some hip hop tracks. Like Eminem obviously makes an impact because his style was so diverse and different, and he was just controversial all the way. And like never got into that Marilyn Manson scene. It was always just like the true real shit. And like Biggie came on, and I got Snoop Dogg CDs down the way back then because we had CDs, and like I grew into hip hop throughout time, but I've always been more like rock oriented, and certain hip hop artists kind of like rang true. So like my music inspiration throughout my childhood and until now, it's been a variety, and as long as I can remember, yes, I have been bebopping. But when I was a little kid, I was outside climbing trees and shit.
I feel you. I was climbing trees and riding my bike through fields because I grew up in Tennessee, so same thing. There was a lot of just open land. We'd go exploring, doing stupid shit, But yeah, I did enjoy, like, I remember as a child, I would turn on the record player, right? And my dad had a shit ton of records. And I would be a DJ, and I would, be like, good morning, we're going to play this song, and I'd play the song, and then I'd take it off and put on another record and put on another song, Just like, because I wanted to be a DJ so bad.
Right.
I didn't even know why, but I did. And
I wanted to be a wrestler, professional wrestler. I'm gonna.
Shit.
We put like, okay, my very first like interest in like my first playlist I've ever made was like a tape for our entrance music. And we would like, his mom would be at work, and it'd be like Saturday, and she I think she worked at a bank. I don't know, back then there wasn't too many banks that stayed open on Saturdays, but she worked. So,
she
like,
worked at the one that did.
Yeah, we threw in that tape deck, right? And we'd be like playing our instrumentals coming in, and like we'd wrestle on his mom's bed, and his mom had like this big bed. We'd be like choke slamming motherfuckers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, yo. Could use the DJ for sure.
Hell yeah. I would have DJ'd it. That's a fact. I would have been the MC too. Because when I got older and into high school and stuff, I had I was DJing parties and stuff. But it was like I would bring my speakers, my stereo, because back then we had tape players, and I would make mixtapes all week long, like cutting shit up. Dude, I was doing shit like that as a child on tape.
Right?
That motherfucker's doing now in software. You know what I'm saying?
Never know the struggle.
I mean, I'll be like going back to Cali, and I'd cut out that, and put some other shit in there, and then start mixing it. Dude, that shit was so hard to do.
Analog, man.
People love my shit, and I'll fucking be rocking all the parties. And then I got a CD Walkman. 1 year, I was like, "Ooh, I can add
Game
CDs
changer.
to my shit." Oh,
Yeah,
game changer facts. Because then I was
remember my first Walkman.
then I got a burner, and then you could make the mixed CDs, and shit like that. But the progression of that shit was so fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And kind of like your guys' wrestling shit. On Saturdays, we'd meet up over my homie's house, and there'd be like 20 of us, and we'd put on boxing gloves and just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, backyard boxing. That was the shit.
Right in the front yard. Fuck that back shot. We want everybody to know that's driving by, don't fuck with those guys. They're punching each other in the face for fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That shit was great. Because that's the thing, man. Like, a lot of people nowadays don't fight. They've been taught not to fight. So if they get punched in the face, they just curl up in a little ball.
A lot of them. Yeah. Man,
I've been hit in the face with a fucking can of, I don't know, peas or something, dude.
Why is there always a can of vegetables?
Right? Because nobody eating them shits.
I got bricked. Yeah, seriously, I got a fight in an alley once, and I got a can of vegetables thrown at me. So like, it's not uncommon.
Facts.
Apparently, it happens more often than you think.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yes.
The weird thing about it is
like,
you feel it, but it doesn't hurt right away. You know what I'm saying? It
I
hurt
got hit
like
with a brick
10 minutes
once,
later.
and that can hurt worse than the brick. Because I don't know.
Bad.
Can you explain that? Bricks hurt less.
Bricks got porous. They're porous, I think. So they're like 70% air, probably. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I think the deal was the velocity of the hit, because the can just be chucked.
Yeah, it fits in your palm real good too.
You know what I mean? You could get good old fucking Brett Favre on that bitch. You could throw it like
Facts.
70 miles underwater, like however mad.
Probably kill somebody with that damn thing. That's fact, Stitch. Pierced my lip once. Ouch. Oh my goodness. I got into a fight with some braces on, and the braces stuck in my lip. I had to pop that bitch out. That's all right.
I think the worst injury I've ever had to fix was a dislocated shoulder. And I had my buddy just pull on it, and we were all fine and dandy. I had fought like 4 people that night. I was shit-faced wasted. I fought 2 of my own friends. And then I ended up fighting it. We ended up getting blood all over my girl's room, because she had like her bedroom set up down in the basement, and we would always have people coming in and out. And it was real convenient whenever you're moving like stone. So yeah. I took advantage of that. But like one night I had the door was wide open, and we just like, instead of going outside, like the door somehow shut behind us, and now it was game on. By the time we stopped, I was throwing elbows. And we finally realized what was going on, and we look around, and there's like blood everywhere.
You know, it can happen that fast.
It does. And at the end of the night, I was like talking shit to some asshole on Facebook. I don't even remember. That fight like lasted like a whole 2 seconds, because he was a bigger dude, and like I gave no fucks. I was just drunk as shit, you know.
Ain't no bigger dude gonna make me not get my ass. I'll get my ass whipped before I run.
It was fair game. It was fair game. So he picked me up and like suplexed me right on the fucking pavement, and I'm just laughing the entire time. I'm like, when I like got knocked out, when I came to, I was just sitting there chuckling like, wait, oh my god.
Oh, that was fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Fucking reckless.
Drunken nights though, right?
Drunken nights and drunken fights, facts.
That's a good shit. I'm usually not a mean drunk either, but I
Mhm.
could be.
It
There are
sometimes can
certain
be,
things
yeah.
that will fucking piss me off. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Thievery, like if you like
Yeah,
thieving
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll fucking fight you. I don't give a fuck if
Did
it's
you host
50
parties?
cents.
Did you host a lot of parties growing up?
No, most of my parties were front yard shit.
Hmm.
Like we'd have like 6, 7 cars out there, all on the same radio station, just popping cases of beer
That's
on the
what's
front
up.
yard.
Yeah.
You know, at like 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like
One time I
we
partied
had
in a
fake
cornfield.
IDs.
You ever party in a cornfield?
No, no, because by the time I was like in the party shit, I was in the city of Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah, I left
See,
Tennessee when I was like 11.
I moved up here. I think I was like 11 or 12, and I had like four decent years living with my dad, sort of, so to
Rue.
speak. But like, I remember I was 13, and that's where shit started going downhill. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I was at a cornfield party, and like, I had gotten so wasted. I drank a whole bottle of Black House vodka. 13,
Damn.
all right, a whole bottle of Black House vodka, and I ended up like having like 9 or 10 what do they call it, natty ices,
Mm.
and like. I
You ain't
fucking
in. You ain't end up in
I
the
was so
hospital.
drunk. I did that night, unfortunately. I got in a fight with a big old biker dude in the trailer park, and it was a whole bad night, dude. I woke up, I had a fedora, I was missing a glove, I missing my hat, missing my left shoe. It's always my left shoe, because, like, I don't know why it's always the left. I don't get it.
Your left foot a
Yeah.
little bit smaller than your right
I,
foot.
I was so wasted that night. They had a 3 leg, there was a chair, it was like one of them, like, porch chairs that are plastic. It was missing a leg in the back.
Mm.
I
I got
sat
one
down
out
on
front.
it.
I
I sat
swear to
down
God.
and I fell backwards instantly. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And like, they literally picked me up, put me back in the chair again. I fell back and like,
They
I
put
kept
you in
like,
the same
I like,
chair,
like
dude.
they did it like 10 times in a row. Like I kept doing it and falling for it because I was just so fucked. Like I was gone. And I was like crying by the end of it.
You know
I
why
just
is
like
this
walked
fucking chair fucking with me,
off.
man?
I walked off into the middle of the fucking field. My friend Tom just like tackles me, like boom. And I just like wake up like an hour later. Everybody's fucking gone. He's there. He's like, let's get you home. And then like, I guess on my way home, uh, like I like was started talking shit to some guy in his yard. It's like 2 in the morning. And I'm loud. I'm being loud as shit. The entire park is out. I'm that loud. And
Jeez, I'd
I'm
be like,
out. We're like,
shut
we,
up.
we stop right there because I'm like, I can't, like, I'm all fucked up. I'm like, I'm trying to walk, but I can't. My friend Tom's like trying to get me home. And this guy comes out, starts running his mouth, like properly though, like as he should have been. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like this type shit.
Right.
I didn't give no fucks. Like
Mm-mm.
this guy was like damn near 7 feet tall, like 300 something good pounds of like fuck you upness. And like, I didn't care. I started doing this thing and like, I got knocked the fuck out.
It will happen. It's been known to happen, but not enough to fucking like really fuck you up. Just enough to make you like, okay, maybe I shouldn't go there again. You know,
I got carried
because that's
home.
what a good adult will do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a good adult back in the day would fuck up a kid, and
Yeah,
nothing would happen. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, there's a dude who fucked my cousin up because
yeah.
my cousin was over there running his fucking mouth, and the dude laced him up, and my cousin came home bloody, and he knew not to go back there and do that shit again.
Never again.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's that hard lesson shit, man.
yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
put you in the hospital, but I'm gonna fuck you up a
fuck
little
you
bit.
up.
You know, like, okay, I get it, I get it. Maybe I should conduct myself more accordingly. I get it.
Sometimes you gotta learn that way. It really is. Like arrogant little fucks we can be, when we're young. Even now, I have my little arrogant little fuck moments sometimes, but I've learned from the previous ones. Damn sure.
Right. You know when you can be. You know when you should not be.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yes, definitely.
That's the thing. That's awesome. Let me ask you this, Joker.
Okay.
Have you always been a writer? Have you always been somebody who wrote down your thoughts or made stories or something like that to make the transition to music a little bit easier? Or was writing something that you kind of just picked up when you started wanting to release music?
I've always written. That is something that I've always done. I was always as far as I can remember back, I've always had a journal on me, like throughout school or wherever I went. I had a backpack. It was my journal, and I would write poetry was one thing I like to do. And even when I wasn't writing poetry, I always had like when we would buy a CD back then, you get the booklet, right, with all the lyrics and stuff. I
Yeah.
would I would get the lyrics. I would just transcribe them and like make decorative pages of their lyrics
Oh,
and like kind of
nice.
like little tribute pages in my journals and stuff. Always writing other people's lyrics and just to like honor the artists and like their and get that full effect. Because like um as far as I remember, I've had issues with like it's like all right, so like I have like a learning kind of issue. So like I get like numbers and letters they get backwards sometimes. Like whenever I'm talking or
I
think.
got letter dyslexia. Numbers are good.
So I always I was taught to write once as far like as since I can remember being able to write. They're like do this practice all the time, always be writing, so that when you're writing, the problem and it does work. And it has worked, and I've become not only an awesome writer because I write all the time since a long time ago, but I can spell good, and it's not getting my letters back, mixed up and stuff like that. I still have my moments, but
That's what's
um,
up.
yeah, it keeps my brain, I think, um, stimulated
Yeah.
when you're always writing. So I've always written. Yeah,
Now, when you're writing your lyrics these days, are you using pen or are you doing it on tablet or
I
phone?
do both.
Okay.
I I have an app on my phone. It's a notepad, which is pretty handy for getting like the digital copy. But yeah, I'll be writing pen on the pad, not as often as I do my phone, but because my phone goes everywhere and whatever. But
Yeah.
I still do the analog.
That's what's up. I do too. Look at this. You want to see? You see that right there?
I
You
got
see
my
it
radio.
right
Yeah.
there. Today is the date. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. I ain't trusting my electronics to that.
You
I can
can't. You
pull
gotta have
that
a
out
little
and
hard
write in
copy.
it and read it whenever I need to.
It's
If
always
I
there.
lose my phone or break it, it's gone.
Mm,
I can't have that. I can't have
no,
it gone.
no.
No.
You're right. You gotta have that hard copy. So that's
Yeah.
like I try to write my as much as I can on in hard copy, and even if I do it electronically, I do eventually transcribe it over as a hard copy. Because
Yeah.
you're right, anything can happen, and you never know. It
Absolutely.
could be gone.
And plus, when you become rich and famous, you can sell off those writtens. You know what I'm saying? Because you've seen them, right? They go for. You see some Beatles lyrics that were
Yeah,
handwritten
that's
down. You
true.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
people were like, "Yes, I need that in my collection." You know, $1 million.
When I decide once this album that I'm working on is drops, I'm gonna be having vinyl special edition releases
Oh hell
that
yeah!
are gonna go out to a few select people for free for being supportive of me and everything. So they
That's
don't know
dope.
who they are yet, but yeah, I'm excited. It may not happen overnight, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna be cool.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's goal shit. And see, that's not a goal that you're like, I have to have done by this certain date, you know?
Hmm.
That's just something that you want to aspire to. I love that shit. Because that's what it is, right? Like, you
Hmm.
don't have to be rich and famous to put out a vinyl. You could be doing well, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And be able to do that. And that's part of it, you know? Because if you can't give back a little bit, then I don't know. We've all watched a lot of stars, you know what I'm saying, over the course of our lives do very limited interviews, you know, that are question specific questions. Like
Hmm.
they're very poignant in what they do. They're real quick and they don't usually last, a few minutes,
It's
you know.
plastic.
Right,
Hmm.
exactly. And that's another reason why I like doing these 2 hour long videos like this because we get to know you, not just the
Yeah.
answers to the stock shit, you know. Like
Mm.
we've heard some great stories from you tonight. That's just a fact. I appreciate them too because I like sharing myself with the people, and I know that you like to share yourself with the people, and it
Mm.
just gives a background of, look, I was in a fucking bad fucking place, and I was able to get through that shit and out of it and get my fucking head on my shoulders, you know, and get to a place where I'm not living on the street. I'm not fucking begging for food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own cigarettes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm now giving people cigarettes, type
Yeah.
shit. Like, That's just what it is, man. And hopefully it encouraged some people who may not be, in the right place. That one day you will get through it. That's just a fact.
Facts. Facts. I mean, I've seen it, but it happens.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen every now.
Yeah, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Let me tell you.
Never easy. It's never easy. Nothing worth doing is ever easy.
Especially when you start your life late, right? Like through most of my 20s, I wasn't doing shit but drugs. And then I had my daughter, got pregnant at 23. I was 24 when she was born, so I'd already took a back seat to getting started in life, you know what I'm saying, at that point. So by the time I hit 30, I finally had a career job, and that lasted for, I don't know, 9 years or so. And fucking state of California sucks ass, let me tell you. I ain't never worked for your punk ass again. The labor, the union is garbage. They fired me. I asked for.
They're a right to work state too. They don't have to have a reason to let you go, right?
Yeah. Well, they said the reason was they said I abandoned my job, and I was like, "You are out of your fucking mind." I was making $3,000 a month back in 08, 07. That was some cool ass money. And I was like, I asked for a leave of absence because I was going through some shit with my head. I'm manic depressive bipolar. And years and years and years after listening to all these just dumb motherfuckers who own businesses and doing well, don't know how to fill out a simple tax form, it was driving me fucking crazy. Literally, I said this to a person one time. She said, well, what does this mean? And I was like, all right. So if you got 5 apples and you take away 0 apples, how many apples you got left? And she goes, well, you don't have to talk to me like that. I was like, I'm just trying to. I was being a dick, and and so that's where I was at mentally with this. I'm done fucking with you people. We literally have CPAs calling us, having us do their tax returns for them, and they're getting paid $5,000-$6,000 for this shit, and I'm getting paid, nothing compared to that, right? So, it's fucking with me after a while, and I can't get ahead in my job. I imagine it's my attitude, at this point that I can't get ahead, So I just said, let me take a non-paid leave of absence, get my head right, and I'll come back and steal the show, you know what I'm saying? And my boss was like, no. And I was like, what do you mean, no? So I went to a psychiatrist, and they're like, yeah, you need some time off. And I was like, ha, bitch. So I got I don't know, a month off, right? And then at the end of that month, I went back to the psychiatrist before that month lapsed, and I would get another note, and I'd be like, ha, got another one, And after about the 6th month, they sent me a package of all my shit from my desk, and I was like, what are you talking about? I got doctor's notes, dude.
Oh my.
You can't fucking get rid of me because I got. So I went to go talk to the union. He was like, "There's nothing we can do." I was like, "I got doctor's notes, dude. I got every one of them, every fucking one of them right here." I couldn't believe it. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. And here's the fucked up thing. A little while later, my boss took a 1-year paid leave of absence.
Isn't that fucked up, yo?
Ain't that fucked up, bro?
That's some trifling ass
dude,
shit.
I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
That bitch was ratchet. She was an uppity ass bitch anyway, you know what I'm saying? She's the type of bitch who carry around a fucking nice little purse, and she's all blonde, and she's all got her nice little clothes on that cost way too fucking much.
And a long jacket.
And if you ain't on that caliber, you ain't shit, type high school bullshit, I'm like, I looked her dead in his eyes. I said, I don't fucking like you, but I gotta work with you. So, we can just respect each other while we're here. How about that? I was always being the grown up in the situation,
I would say you were.
I was like, I don't have to fucking like you. I just have to get along with you throughout the day, and that's all we got to do.
Sometimes people just can't do that. They get on that petty shit, and fuck the petty, fuck them cool kids. You know what I'm saying? Ain't one of them.
You ain't gonna break me. I don't give a fuck. You can tell that though. I really don't. I don't let a lot of shit bother me.
Right.
Like if I was going to miss my truck payments and shit, and they're coming repo my truck, I'd be sad.
That would suck. Yeah.
I'd be sad as fuck. You know. And I'm almost done paying for my trailer too. I think I'll about 16 grand left on it. So let's go.
Damn.
Let's get this
Hell
motherfucker paid off.
yeah. Fucking run it.
$60,000, 60 grand paid off in like 6 years.
You've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, good for you.
Yeah,
For real.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Because I was looking at used trailers, right? And I was like, well, I'll definitely have to get a new mattress because somebody fucked on this before. You know what I'm saying? And but somebody's fucked probably all over this thing before. No, we're just going to go get a new one. Fuck that. Like, I ain't going to live in someone else's fuck palace. You know what I'm saying?
Like, this is the end. I just everywhere. I just where I want.
Right. Facts.
Can't even price.
Triple T interview with New Breed. Oh, that's dope, man. Hell yeah. Hey, MMC, big salute, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, bro. It's good to see you again, man.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, man. Thank you guys for showing up and showing love.
Hell yeah. So, I got another question for you.
Okay.
You got all the money. Your kids got money.
Okay.
Where are your top 3 houses?
My top 3 houses?
Yeah, because you're going to have more than 3 houses. You got all the money. You know
I don't believe in that, though.
But you got to have like a vacation home somewhere.
Sure. All right.
Right.
I'll have probably a vacation at home.
There's
Where would
nothing
I go?
wrong with that. There's really nothing wrong with that.
I would say I'll probably head back down home, like towards like down Virginia.
Yeah.
It's beautiful down there. Where exactly at? I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been down there, but I like the I like living on the coast. I miss it. I live in Western PA now. It'd be either there or right here in Pittsburgh. Obviously, I have a pad here, I guess. So my childhood home and my new found home. This is my town. I got the skyline of Pittsburgh tatted on my back. You know what I mean? Like that's my city. And like vacation home, I suppose would be I don't know, man. Gotta go with like Hawaii,
There you go.
Real something tropical.
Hell yeah.
Bora Bora or some shit.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Mhm.
Great answers, by the way.
Thank you.
I love when, people want to go back home, you know what I'm saying, and be around where they grew up. And for you to have 2 homes, be able to split that is even doper. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh is a historic city. There's
I love it.
a lot of history in that city. Plus, it's always vibrant. And then you got the countryside with the seashore and shit. Like, that's pretty fire. I like that. And then you're gonna go hit the beach again over there in Bora Bora.
Yeah.
You see that motherfucking that commercial with the insurance. What's the insurance? What she goes, you don't want to take a trip to Bora Bora. That's Bora Boring.
Yeah.
What's that shit?
Oh my god. I know what commercial you're talking about.
She's like, I say we get tacos. Oh, I don't want that.
Tacos.
Yeah, who wants tacos? All that delicious shit. She's like, that sound good.
I love tacos, man. Tacos are like one of my favorite foods.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Even because I'll be fucking with like even a soft taco, I make it into a burrito.
Did you ever see the hack though? Like when you make them at home, which is the only way you should eat tacos for real, or if you go to like a real good restaurant, like authentic, because they on it shit. You like eat that soft taco, right? But you got another, like, the fucking
Tortilla?
what are they? Tortilla. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
You have a tortilla just laying.
Thank you,
there
we
on your
appreciate
plate.
you. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. You put that tortilla on the plate so it's empty and bare, and when you're eating over it, all the stuff that falls out, that's your second taco, man.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
fucking genius. I just be scooping that shit up with my hands like a fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an animal.
Facts.
I be like,
you like
that
grab that
shit's
shit
good.
off.
I don't need no motherfucking fork. Fuck that. No.
Shout out to tacos, yo.
Shout out to tacos. That shit. Really, shout out to tortillas, right? Because
tortillas
here's the
save the
thing.
day.
You could put anything in a fucking tortilla.
Peanut butter
and eat
jelly.
it. Facts.
Peanut butter jelly.
Hot dogs and mayonnaise
my
with
life.
some cheese. I'll fuck that up in there too. I'll put some ketchup in that motherfucker with some eggs. I don't give a shit. You can put
Yo,
whatever in them shits.
breakfast burgers in the shit.
Facts. Facts.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to tortillas.
Shout
I
out.
need to get a tortilla sponsor now. That would be fire.
That would be sick.
Like I've been hit up by a lot of places lately, watch places and supplement places and shit like that. Hey, tortilla places, hit me up. I'm in. I'm all the way in. I don't want to fuck with any of them other motherfuckers, dude. I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear watches. I don't take supplements. I ain't gonna push your shit, right?
Right.
But I fuck up some tortillas. You send me box of tortillas, I fucking make video after video.
Like, this is the sack way to do it. And like,
Right?
cut to the tortilla. Right
I mean,
there.
like you got some motherfucking
I can just see
ramen
now.
noodles.
It'll
Put some
cut
ramen
to
noodles in this
this
bitch.
fade. It's just a tortilla on a plate. You're like, that's how if you make it shit. You start slapping shit. You just
Boy.
off screen. Here it comes. Boom. Condiment.
Chili
He
dog.
said we roll that shit
I
up.
fuck
and
it up.
off we go.
I put a chili in that bitch. Cause remember, Taco Bell had the chilito, right?
Yeah,
Chili cheese
for those.
burrito. That shit was so good, and they stopped serving it.
Yeah, I hate it when they do that.
And you have to
man.
make your own now, and that shit's way better anyway. Fuck Taco Bell.
Facts.
Eat a dick.
Facts.
I went and got some Taco Bell the other day. I was like, this is fucking disgusting.
Dog shit. Dog shit.
It was so
Terrible.
greasy.
Uh,
I ain't fuck
Uh,
with it. Because I
uh.
haven't pretty much ate any fast food in months. Because just it's too much out here.
and it's
Like-
always Taco Bell when you want to actually get it. And then when you get it, you're like, this is so disappointing.
Right? Where's those 59-cent tacos, man? Like,
I
a
got
soft
listen,
taco's
I
$2.
used to, when I was a kid, me and my sister would like, do you remember having to call the movie theaters to get that shit? Like, oh my God.
And then they
You
came
miss
out
it?
with that
You
shit
miss it?
that one phone number that you could call and get all
Yeah.
of them.
But you'd have to sit there and listen. If you missed the time, you're like, shut. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Now
Right.
you gotta go through 10 different fucking listings before you get back to your movie. You're like, oh, here it comes.
Facts. Facts.
You're like, if someone fucking peeps, you like ready to beat their ass. Like, shut up.
Right? And
Uh,
then the ticket thing on the computer came in, and I was always hesitant. I was like,
Dude.
I'll just buy mine at the window.
yeah, the internet made everything better. But like, before the
I
internet, we
ain't
had to
fuck
call
with the
motherfuckers.
internet shit though. I don't really fuck with the internet too much. Like I
We had
don't
to
trust
call.
it. Cause
You know?
I watched this one thing. They said everybody's every card you ever have and you've ever had has always been on the dark web, and
Yeah.
when somebody gets it, it's just like a fucked up lottery. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen very often, but what it
That's all
does,
good luck.
right?
Good luck. I ain't got much.
Right. I ain't got much either, but I've woken up like going to get some cigarettes one day, and my shit was gone. You know what I'm
I got
saying?
you.
I had just gotten paid. I had paid my bills luckily, and I probably had like, I don't know, $60 left.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
like-
looking forward to that though.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just get some cigarettes in the morning,
Yeah.
you know. So I go up there and it's like decline, and I was like, what?
Oh man,
Decline.
that's just
Decline. And,
I got that on for $500 once.
ugh,
They got me. But
that's
the FDIC,
crazy.
man, FDIC got your back though.
Mm.
Like in 10 to 12 business days, you broke as fuck. But
them motherfuckers never gave my money back.
oh, that's beat.
Yeah.
that's
My shit got stolen because I gave my number over the phone to a pizza joint the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is back before they could run your credit card and shit, like,
Mm.
you know, whatever, easy peasy. And the place was like, no, we're not going to give you a refund. In fact, you got to pay this fee.
Oh, fuck
And I
off!
was
I'll
like-
get out of here. Get back.
Yeah, I was like, I
Wow.
ain't paying no fee. You know, my money was stolen from me. Like, I had money
Yeah.
last night. You can see I paid for a pizza.
It was here, then it
Then
was.
there was some money. Then there was no more money. Like, that's crazy. Needless to say, it was Bank of America. Fuck you, eat a dick.
Oh, they're the
I
ones that
never
got
went
hacked
back there.
anyway. They got hacked. There was a bunch of people's shit that happened too. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Does
'cause
that
now-
scare you? Does that scare you? Like the fact that like we're literally fighting wars over the internet right now. Like all countries are. They're cyber attacking each other. Like, does that scare you at all? Knowing that
The
one
only
day
thing that
like
really-
everything could just be shut down and like
I collect precious metals, so
Okay.
mostly silver. So if some shit does happen, I got some backup that's in
Well, at
real
least you can
shit.
also melt them down in case werewolves are real.
Right. You know, however it works, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. But for real, I mean, I don't have too much silver, but if money goes away, silver will become incredibly valuable. And I'll just
Right.
like to shave off a few slivers of silver for some shit, you know? And
I think the world would be a better place when we went back to the barter system entirely. Like,
like, I've had this conversation before, and the barter system is a great system within a community,
right.
right?
Mm.
If you try to go outside that community, let's say you sell cars and I sell skis, right?
Mhm.
So I come to you, I'll be like, I want a car. What can I do for you? You're like, well, I don't want fucking skis because I don't like cold, so I'm gonna need something else. Well, now I gotta go and find
Go and
somebody,
barter. Yeah, you gotta
right?
do
And
your
I'm just
thing.
gonna be running around all fucking town, you know, trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but once you got that car, though, it was worth it. That the actions you have to go to sell or barter your product to get the product that you want, pay for the work that's necessary. You know what I mean? That's the value of it, I think,
right,
is
and
the
I
amount
think
of
it
work
would
put
work
into
in
it.
like in a community setting, right? Like
Hmm.
you make clothes and I milk cows, right? We could trade
Right.
that shit real easy,
All
you
day.
know, real easy. That's simple shit. We have a blacksmith in town. He can make weapons or horseshoes or whatever the fuck he needs to make. You know, we got somebody who grows vegetables, somebody who has beef, somebody, you know,
Hmm.
that'll come over and mow the yards for you. They'll bring their sheep over and have them to eat that shit, whatever. You know, like
Yeah.
I could really go back to some prairie days. The only thing I need is internet. That's the only
Yeah.
thing. Like I need to have that for this specific reason,
Yeah.
you know, so we can get that music out there.
Facts.
And to be able to talk to people, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't
I
talk
mean,
to a lot of people.
yeah, but you don't need to if you got music, so.
Right. But I want to hang out with the people who want to hang out and listen to some underground shit. Guild is in the house. What is good? How you been, man? Been a long time no see. Good
There he
looking
is.
coming through. Hey, we got about 3.5 minutes left on this
Zoom thingy.
the
Okay.
Zoom thingy. Yeah, because I'm broke, bitch. And you know, like I ain't paying $15 a month for this and $15 a month for that's too much. I'm going back to a fucking cable bill at that point.
I'm gonna
know.
have to show you a couple of tricks, or at least get you on this Discord kick.
Well,
It's
I
like-
do. Discord, I want to tell you, it has gotten better
It is
over the years.
It
Like,
is. Listen, there's a lot of Tom fuckery coming on with that shit.
I'm talking about,
between the mobile and like it's a nightmare. But yeah, it has come a long way.
as far as like the software they're using for streaming, you know, for video chat and shit like that, it's come a long way. Because the reason I use Zoom is because the audio quality, especially for the music, is 100%. It comes through beautifully.
Yeah.
And that's what I need it to do.
Yeah.
When you're on like StreamYard and other things like that, sometimes it sounds like it's underwater, you know, and
Yeah.
it doesn't come through right. And
I always had
especially
good
like,
luck with StreamYard. Not Restream though. Like
Yeah.
Restream can get a little fuzzy. But StreamYard usually was always decent. But Discord's actually improved a lot.
and Discord, yeah, they put a lot of money into it. I'm glad to see that. And who knows, I may get back to that at some point. You know, I've used it before in interviews and been on other podcasts.
But not everybody has one, nor do they know how to like use it. That's the thing that gets in the way oftentimes. But
Well, the good thing
people are
is
starting to get to it.
is there a ton of YouTube videos
Tutorials,
out there.
yeah.
That will
Mhm.
teach you everything you need to know about anything.
Facts.
Like if you just put how to and then whatever you could think of behind that, there'll be a video showing you how to do it. It's fucking insane.
You know, you really can learn just about anything you want on YouTube, really.
Yes.
There's always some asshole that did it wrong that you can learn it from how to do it right, or the guy that just knows what he's doing, or
Yep.
just stupid fucks that just get it wrong.
Yep.
It's all entertaining.
And it's from like the most dumbest shit to the most complicated shit. It's crazy.
It's amazing.
It really is crazy. All right, we got 1 minute. When we come back, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Maybe play one more song and then tell everybody we love them. How's that sound?
That sounds good for me.
All right.
All right.
That's what's up. How y'all doing out there today? I hope everybody's having a great, blessed Sunday. Or Saturday? Shit, I'm a day ahead, ain't I? We on Saturday. We got one more day. We got one more day for the weekend. How y'all enjoying your weekend? I hope everybody's having a good time. I know tonight I'm gonna get extra stoned, and I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. What do y'all have for dinner? Give me some ideas. I got some frozen burritos. That's just probably the easiest shit. I had chili dogs last night. That shit was good. I fuck with chili dog. Joker, you fuck with the chili dog?
Listen, chili dogs are the shit. But you know what's even better?
What?
Retard dogs. Like getting drunk as shit, going to Sheets and pulling on like they have like MCO touchscreen shit. Order 2 hot dogs with literally everything on it. Called retard dog.
That's some midnight shit right there.
Yo, that's like hella high on weed and like drunk as shit coming home from like a party and like just ready to fuck it up. Don't care how sloppy it was. And you know what? It's good. It's good, surprisingly.
Hey.
I'm not one for condiments, but like everything at once is amazing.
Fuck yeah. Cause I like putting mayonnaise on my shit. I love mayonnaise. That shit.
I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise, but like mustard on a hot dog though, that it belongs there.
I fuck with that. I like some relish on that shit. Some relish on that shit. Fire.
Relish is the ish.
Facts. Like I could sit there, like I could eat pickles for days. Like I could just sit there and snack on pickle, but I could get a spoon and just fuck up some relish. I'm telling you.
So I'm gonna drop this link in the chat over on
Okay.
YouTube. This is a song that's gonna be on the album. It's called Skin on Bone. And shout out to MPA and Guild and Spyro. Y'all taught me a lot about mixing and stuff and gave me a few pointers specifically on this song too, actually. So
Hey.
hell yeah. It's
Shout out to the homies.
facts. So this is an unlisted demo that's on my BandLab, and everything gets put out there first before it even comes here. I actually got to update the YouTube, but it's a little sneak peek into some stuff I'm working on.
A little sneaky peek, yeah. Let's go. Which one? Skin on Bone. That's right. That's right. We got Jok3r. Who's else on this with you?
This is
Time.
just me.
Oh, it says in one other.
Oh wait. Is this the right one? I want to make sure that was the right.
It says Time.
I did invite somebody on there, but that's okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
did that for other reasons, but yeah, this should be it.
Oh, okay, cool. Skin on
Yeah.
Bone. Let's go.
Make me feel nostalgia, baby. You were on the throne. I'm skin on bone. I'm skin on bone. You and me and you, baby. Cross the telephone. When you talk, you dial my tone. I'm always on. Make me feel
Yo. You start shopping. You gotta start shopping that song out. Seriously, you can see that like in a rom-com or something. You know, when they break up and it's all sad part. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
it is definitely my intention to I really wanted to like everybody and the brothers doing shit like it. So the market is saturated with individuals in so many genres that are all very, very talented. It's all about being above and beyond and just being true to yourself. I think is the secret to success, and they'll get there.
facts.
Not tonight, not overnight.
And what I should have said, Stitch, is you're absolutely right. She is a star. But let's make her a household name. Let's do that. Let's do that. How about that?
That'd be cool.
We'll hey, you know, Jok3r, that we fuck with you over here. So anytime you got a track, you know you send that shit through.
Oh yeah.
And when you get that album done, you know we're gonna do an album review.
We
You
finished
know what's
5.
happening.
Bet.
So
Thank you.
We will get you back on. I want to thank you again for your time. Great stories. Being just a great person. Shout out to you. And I appreciate you 100%. For real.
Thank you. Thank you. And same goes to you, for real. Like, real motherfuckers are few and far between, but we've been finding each other a lot lately, which is great. So,
Absolutely. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to work together. Help each other out. You bring over great people, to my stream, and I fucking absolutely love you for that. And if I could play a record for you, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you appreciate that too. So it goes both ways. It's all love. And before we get out of here, is there anybody you want to shout out?
Well, everybody at Tr3y that has done a fantastic job. My girl Stitch and Nita over there at BandLab, and everybody else, all those guys, BandLab especially, all the communities over there. Yeah, like everybody in that community has been amazing. So thank you all. And album's coming out soon. Just check out that link for that competition, because I think to see if there's any rappers out there trying to want to get a feature.
Yeah, that link is in the description right there. I mean, it's pinned. I'm sorry, it's pinned. Is that the one?
Well, this is the competition link right here.
Oh, okay.
That link that's pinned is my BandLab.
Oh, okay, yeah, BandLab in the pin.
You can find it through there.
Competition in the chat.
Yeah.
Hit that link. Show Jok3r some love. That's what's up.
It's been real, dude.
Absolutely.
Look forward to doing it again.
Oh, we will. We will. That is no cap. And tomorrow we got Born Fifth Child on at 2 p.m. Pacific. So if you guys want to meet a Los Angeles rapper, he will be in the building. And then on Monday, a special Monday show, we got Super Producer 2 Official coming through. Like he's done beats for some big names. And yeah, like he's done Blueface stuff. He's done a Snoop Dogg beat. Like he's done some good shit. So we're gonna have him on. It should be the third time, but the second time he broke his leg in a car accident.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he wasn't able to make it.
There.
Yeah.
I actually have a broken leg.
Oh man, I broke my ankle once.
I've got titanium rods and it's a whole mess right there. Yeah.
Good
we'll have
Lord.
to say that. We'll have to do that for interview part 2, huh?
Facts. Now you got something to come back to. I always leave them wanting more. That's what I say. Hey, much love to everybody who came out today. I appreciate you, all the new faces. Really, I do. Hopefully we can see each other again. To the SGR crew, big salute to y'all, man. Love y'all, and I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace. All right, we are clear.